Alright, well, let's go ahead and get this started. And go ahead and someone give us the rundown of the previous session.
We were... Did we start in the village, or did we make it to the village?
Yeah, we were in the village.
No, we started in the village.
Started in the village, okay.
Excuse me.
We spent our morning getting to know some of the villagers, but then we took off around noonish, I think. And we were headed back to the Big Apple. On our way back, we ended up finding a group of
Goblins.
Was it goblins?
It was goblins.
It was goblins
Yeah,
instead
goblins.
of kobolds, yeah.
Yeah, and
Nasty
then
boys.
they rickety wrecked us. Like, those things were oof. The kobolds came to our rescue, though.
Repaying a favor.
Yeah, we're paying that life debt. The goblins were originally attacking another player, and we saved her. She turns out that she is cursed with vampirism. She is a vampinella, and wants to go get it cured. I don't understand why, but there's that. And we're going to help her.
The sledgehammer.
If one of us happens to contract vampirism in the meantime, it happens.
Please not me.
So yeah, we're going into the den of vampires, I think, to cure her.
Alright. Is that everything?
She wants to be cured. I made beer. Of course. Just using the skill, even though it kind of makes no sense. It was was it radish beer? Yeah.
I believe you have a bag full.
Turnips. Yeah. That's what it was. Barely remember my damn vegetables.
And before we start the game, let's do any pre-play stuff. Does anyone have pre-play stuff like making beer? Does anyone have anything any pre-play skills they want to use?
I don't.
I will go ahead and brew. Because brewing.
That's convenient to have that in there.
That way we won't starve to death. I mean, I still got a sandwich, but we need beer.
Booze.
All right.
Well, I mean, it's good for getting rid of fatigue because we can be some fatiguey boys.
Yeah.
I have 7 still.
All right. Go ahead and take your 2 brews. I don't know what you want to call it. Turnip brew light.
Sapporo.
Ultra light.
Yeah, ultra light. Tea. There you go. With like a T.
Yeah.
Ultra light with a
light
capital T.
Does he have to roll for how good it is?
Turnip.
You can roll for how good it is.
Well, it just cannot exceed my rank. So it's still like a low ranking watery thing. What would like that craft be?
What would that craft be? What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, if I was to brew it, and if I was to roll on it, is it? I was to brew it. If it's not an operate.
I'm in the bathroom. If you came in here with me, I'd be trapped.
Let's see. I clicked out of the tab. Okay. It would. Good. It would probably be. I don't know. Probably operate.
That's what I was thinking. Not bad.
Not bad. I mean, your skill lets you brew.
That was 2 away from perfect for your level.
True.
Okay. Anyone else have pre-played things? Anyone want to use any get tickets, make connections?
Nope.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
In that case, we will
Get that.
start where we left off, and it is around morning-ish now, since you stopped for the night, and you're heading to the crypt to get her cured of vampirism.
That is the plan.
Do you make any preparations? Have any food or liquor to drink?
I will sandwich and sigh as it being my last sandwich. I need to because I think my beer only gets sort of what 5
Fatigue.
fatigue, but sandwich removes 10 fatigue, I believe. I'll look at the items list.
Yes, items list is where it is at. It would be under consumables.
It's so bright.
Bags and consumables.
Bags and consumables. There it is.
And you are rank 4, so you could make something that gets rid of 20 fatigue. So
Oh.
that would get rid of 20 fatigue.
The sandwich or the
Yes,
beers?
The beer.
Oh, so each beer can get rid of 20?
Yes.
Fuck, I'll drink one.
Damn.
All right, it tastes like water.
Turnipy water.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. No,
Oh,
Yeah, I
just
guess
like water.
Yeah, like
Everything
water
like
because I don't have the regal food.
Oh yeah.
But but I bite a turnip though.
And it
like-
tastes like a turnip.
And it tastes like turnip. It's so fucking weird.
The world doesn't know the secret to
What you
cooking.
do is you drink some of the beer and then you take a bite out of the turnip and kind of let it mix together. Like, turnip water. Anyway, are there any other preparations? Are you going to share your Sapporo ultralight tea?
If anyone needs, let me go to fatigue, then I will.
I don't. I ate enough turnips in the morning to remove my fatigue.
Nice.
Okay. Just munching on turnips.
Yeah.
Emma, the girl you're with, if you remember, she's just kind of, if I recall, you guys found an abandoned building somewhere and holed up in there, and she's just been kind of sitting in the corner away from all of you, just kind of sitting there watching all of you without saying anything.
She was not very I think weren't you trying to like convince her to stay sort of Vampinella, but she insists on being cured?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying heavily to even ease her burden and pain.
Yes. Feed. Yes, that's what I was trying to remember. Feed.
Yes. Feed.
I'll try. I'll keep an eye on you, just so you don't just happen to be too close to her and just fling blood at her. It's a weird thing to be worried about, but I'm gonna be kind of worried about and try and keep her spirits up.
It's like, here, food. Throw it at someone who's a starving person refusing to eat. Throw food at them.
You actually get a message this morning, Mabuz. You get a call, ringing in your ear.
Oh, I answer. You have reached Mabba's Black. How can I help you?
There's your message.
You just hear, "Foul villain, what is thou doing in this doing this morning? What
I am
corruption are you spreading today?"
tormenting a fair maiden. I am, as we speak, plotting her downfall and her plummet to corruption. She just needs but a push. I
You-
say, as I don't know if they can other people hear the conversation?
that depends. Are you speaking out loud?
Okay, so I can think my response?
Are you?
Could you just type your response, possibly?
Well, so
there
how does it
isn't-
come to it? It's in voice?
that there isn't a keyboard per se. You just see like a little ringing phone icon like on somewhere in your vision, and you like tap it and you just hear the talking.
And no one else hears the talking? Just you?
No one's looking at you, strangely. You can give me a knowledge roll.
Okay.
It doesn't. No one seems to be staring at you whenever you start waving your hands around.
I'm
Okay.
staring
Then I think my response as I wave dramatically.
Okay. You hear, "Foul sorcerer! How dare you try to corrupt a fine innocent maiden? Tell me where you are this instant."
We are too far out of your reach, in the ruins of an old great nation, planning to head into the depths of despair.
Mabbas, are you alright?
As you just see me like emoting and just like
Yeah.
you know, when I say like the depths of despair, I go to like one knee and like put my elbow on my like knee with like rest my head on my fist, just dramatic.
Yeah. That's what causes me to ask that question.
You as you hear him ask that question, you hear, wait, bro, are you outside the town?
Where else would I be? For Mabas Black has no fear.
You hear like that. Jesus, that was you?
Ah, so you have heard of my greatness. My legend will spread far and wide. As I do that, I stand up from my crouch position and like splay my arms out.
You just hear kind of like, man, well, stay safe out there. I'll let you go. And then you
Yeah,
just
man, catch you later.
then you just hear clunk. You see Araki just kind of staring at you with a look of concern.
Yeah. Blink, blink. Are you alright?
I was shit, what's the word I'm thinking of?
Pantomiming? No, I was kidding. That's what you were doing, though.
I was conversing with my greatest foe via our illustrious mind magics from far away. I was taunting him with our latest find as I gesture towards the girl.
She just kind of tilts her head, like she's got her head kind of buried in her knees, and you kind of direct your voice at her, and she just kind of looks up at you with just a blank, distant stare.
Taunting him that we were taking this maiden into the darkest depths, and there's nothing he could do about it. And of course, throw my head back, laughing like guffawing.
She shifts uncomfortably and just kind of like holds her hands together, and looks outside and says, "Oh, well,
That's more than one.
can we go now?"
Yes, let us continue forth. I'll absent-mindedly look for a trash can for my bottle of beer.
Give me a. There's perception, right? Yeah, there's
Yeah.
perception. Give me perception. Well, there are several things that look like they could have been trash cans at one point.
I'm going to attempt a free throw.
All right, give me a 2d6
Accuracy or 2d6?
plus your highest stat. Or yeah, accuracy. Accuracy. That's what I'm looking. All right, you sink it. Nothing
Score.
but net. You hear the distinct sound of as it just busts.
Yes. Victor.
I kind of look at you like trying to keep your trash in the trash can. Look at the rest of our surroundings, and I just like shove the trash can over.
Interestingly enough, you see the broken glass start to fade away.
Oh. Yeah, I get your point. Let's just go. Map is the dick.
Yes, let us head off. I pose while pointing grandly in the general direction of the the Grailda Crypt.
Give me a knowledge roll.
Yes.
Emma looks at you, pointing, and she says, no, it's this way," and points in the totally opposite direction.
I knew that. I was just testing you. As I walk ahead of her. Like, kind of, walking slightly fast to catch up and then surpass in that direction she pointed.
Saraloon, what are you up to?
Poor Terrell. Well, she's a little baffled about what's going on, like this morning. But she'll follow Mavis out, I guess.
All right. You hear a light, like put-a-ding sound in your ear, and you see like a little phone icon.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay. I click it.
All right. You hear the distinct voice of Jotaro. And you hear him saying, "Hey, you doing okay?"
Hey, yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. She'll be saying this out loud because she's, brand new, so it's like she doesn't understand the concept of like mental thought, I guess.
Right. You hear Saraloon start talking, everyone. Anyway, you hear him say, "Oh, good, so you're staying safe then?"
Oh yeah, I've got an adventuring party with me.
Yeah.
Wait,
Kind of.
adventuring party? Where are, what are you up to?
Oh, we're just outside the walls. I think we're gonna visit a. Oh, did you? Looking to the rest of the group, you said it was like a crypt, didn't you?
Grailda Crypt.
Yeah, a crypt.
You hear a lot. You suddenly start hearing like just like the sound of rustling, and you hear some like a loud thunk. And you hear. Ugh.
We're going into the den of vampires most vile.
That's fair.
And you hear in a very concerned. Saraloon, what are you thinking?
We're helping someone.
It's not safe. Do you know it's not safe outside? There are monsters out there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm aware of that. We're okay.
He just says, "Well, you need to get back to town. If something happens to you, what am I gonna tell your parents?"
Wait, can you reach my parents?
No, but I mean, like when we get out of here and we go home, if you're not there to be home, then I don't want to have to be the one that has that conversation.
Well, we'll be back as soon as we help this person.
He's just sounds kind of at a loss. There's a long pause for a second, and you just hear just be safe, I guess. And yeah. Yeah, call me later. Let me know you're safe. Yeah.
All right. Oh, have you made it to the Big Apple yet?
He says, yeah, you see, that's kind of gonna be a problem. The gates, between towns aren't working, and I don't think I can get to. I don't think I'll be getting there anytime soon.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you know, I guess, as soon as we get back, then.
And he's like, all right, be safe. Gotta go. And then you just hear, like, you hear the sound of hanging up. It's kind of like a Skype call where it's like, do-do-do-do.
All right. I look forward. I look to the group again. It's like, oh, yeah, that was my friend.
I wonder if it would have been easier to notice you were talking to your friend if you had like this to your ear, and I kind of make the same symbol like for a phone with my hand and kind of just put it to my ear. Because I was really confused, and I guess you didn't hear me. I was just like trying to talk to you
Oh, so
randomly.
you want me to like do
You
the
just
do the
completely
phone?
zoned.
You want me
you
to
just
phone
moved.
hands, basically?
Not the whole time, but just the beginning. I swear I tried to talk to you for like a whole minute. I say,
Oh,
as we're like approaching the crypt. I was like, yeah, I'm safe. I'm traveling to a party. I was like, well, yeah, we left together. Yeah, exactly, Dave.
oh, I'm sorry. I guess I was talking out loud.
I just nod and continue
So-
looking for her.
Yeah, apparently there's these gates that travel between areas. Apparently they're not working.
Oh. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I could see that.
Let's see. Yeah.
Well, all of you, um, while you're staring at Sirloon, you turn and you see Emma, a small dot in the distance, as she didn't stop.
Oh, damn it!
Wait for us. Use his fucking style to catch up.
Oh, yeah, you'll catch it first. But so I'm running kind of clangy, and I'm just like, for somebody starving, you're sure quick.
Yeah, the further she gets away from us, that's her goal. So yeah, she'd be pretty quick.
Well, Mabaz, are you on your horse?
Yes.
Okay, I figured.
I pull out the Ocarina of Fumio and give it a blow.
A horse walks out from behind a ruin, a la,
Just off camera.
a la Breath of the Wild. Yeah, just off camera.
I like it.
Trots up to you. Nays.
Yep, I mount my horse and I take off.
Alrighty.
Hi.
Well,
I still think Sirloon is faster than my horse.
I think you're about equal.
I think you're equal.
Well, I think the horse just gives me 4 movement instead of 3 or whatever. Like, so just 1 extra.
Yeah.
And then I think Sirloon gets like 2 extra though, doesn't they?
No, I just get 1 extra.
Oh, okay. I thought you had something that
So-
gave you 2 extra.
Yeah, we each get, I think, 3 movement base.
3 movement base.
And then I get a +1 for fencing style.
Oh, I get 2 movement speed.
So she runs as fast as a
Oops.
horse.
Okay, yeah.
No, everyone gets
3.
Oh, mine's
they get
hard
3?
coded to be 2.
No, everyone starts with 2.
Oh, so everyone gets
Ah.
2, and we have +1. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I
So
mean,
yeah, I'm
I think,
much low.
well, I think when it comes to the horse, so you have 2 as your base movement, and then you can quick move or whatever, and use an extra action to move
Okay.
again,
Yeah.
Right.
which is but that's a 1 movement square instead of 2, and the horse gives me an extra 1 on top of that.
So you can move up 4 while I'm running. I move up 3.
Yeah.
Correct. So Sirloon runs as fast as a horse.
Yep. Broken.
Well,
Nerf Sirloon.
You catch up to her pretty quick. Araki is just kind of in the back. Stop. Clinking in his armor. Let us go ahead and roll the super duper fun exhaust table. Let me pull up the exhaust table. Let's
Would
see.
that be an endurance? Oh,
Is that for everyone or just the one guy
That
who's
is
running
for
in armor?
everyone.
Hold on.
Okay.
I want to check a thing on my sheet.
Well,
Is this
result 3.
exhaustion for energy?
No, you take 45 fatigue.
Jesus, what?
Yep, 45 fatigue.
how? Holy shit.
Isn't like a day without rest like 8 fatigue? You just got hit with like a week without sleeping, I think.
I'm not exactly sure what not sleeping gives, but you come across basically a spot of the ruins that's just pretty much impassable, so you kind of just have to find a way through, and that takes you a long time. It takes you several hours of just climbing and physical exertion.
Oh, so we were still traveling, not just running to catch up. Okay.
Yeah. This is
Okay.
throughout the entire day.
Okay.
So,
I was like, we just sprinted to catch up with this girl, and all of a sudden we're exhausted for like not
I
sleeping
collapse.
oh,
Just kidding.
So what version of exhaustion is this then?
exhaustion? It's just 45 exhaustion.
Well, no, I'm
No.
wondering what the type of
He has
exhaustion.
a thing.
It's stamina.
Stamina. Okay. Well, darn. All right. I have stuff for exhaustion, just not stamina exhaustion.
45. Oh,
So we currently have I have 5 HP.
I have 53.
Okay.
No, it's fatigue, isn't it?
Yeah,
Fatigue.
it affects
is
the
fatigue.
max.
Yeah.
It is fatigue, yes.
Yeah, but it doesn't affect your HP.
It does.
It does. Your
Fatigue affects your
it
HP.
lowers your max.
How does it affect it?
It just
Enter it.
lowers
Lowers your
max
HP by the number.
Okay. So that's how
Oh,
much?
wait. It's not 45, it is 10. I was
Okay.
I was looking at the CR15 character
Oh.
table.
Okay.
I was gonna say, dude, like I'm about to die from like just going a little bit cross country now.
I
on a
was
horseback.
I was overestimating your power.
That's fair. I overestimate my power often as well.
Okay. I see how it affects the HP now. Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
This is enough. This is thirsty enough work for a beer.
It is getting around dusk now. Emma has been fairly quiet all night or all day, basically keeping her distance from all of you, and
She can try.
she's keeping her physical distancing away from all of you, I guess I should say,
Mhm.
and not looking at any of you, really, unless you talk to her directly. And but it is around dusk now, and she basically tells you, well, we'll be there in a few hours.
Fantastic.
Would it be better to approach this site during the day or at night? I asked her.
Go ahead and actually give me a perception check.
Boom.
Okay.
All of us or just him? Okay.
Any of you that want to, that are paying attention to Emma throughout the day.
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. I'm so bad. It would help if I changed my character too.
Well, Araki and Maybuz, you notice that throughout the day, Emma is constantly like putting. She's wearing a sweater, and you constantly see her like trying to pull the sweater down a little bit more. I think she has a hood, and she has the hood up, and she's always like looking down and like touching her skin and stuff like it's itchy or irritated, like she has a sunburn or something. And whenever you say approach during the day, she just says, "Oh, I guess."
Unless you want to be in for a fight. All of those dark vampires cavorting at the bottom of the crypt. Yes, they should pose a proper challenge. Maybe we should go at the night.
That kind of makes me nervous. I kind of just put a hand on a chin and I'm thinking. And I'll say what I'm thinking out loud. It's like, well, I've seen too many horror movies to know that that's a bad move.
Oh, and all of you are you're pretty much sitting on top of a hill, and you can kind of make out the faint impression of like of an open area with like a gate around it, and you see like little tombstones, and you see a big massive mausoleum right in the center. And by the way, this is you can also see in the distance just all of the Great Lakes from where you are. this crypt is centered in the area between all of the Great Lakes.
Nice. So did we do like a? Oh, hold on. Did we do kind of like a this motion?
Yeah,
Okay.
or more like you got halfway and then you were like, oh, this person is
Oh,
here. Let's go this way.
So something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yes. Going in when all of those hordes of vampires will be at their strongest. Unstoppable waves of the vermin. That would be when the challenge is greatest. Emma's with me, aren't you?
Just like those unstoppable waves of goblin and those unstoppable wave of kobolds in the tutorial.
She
I'm
doesn't
just like muttering.
she doesn't look at you. She's just standing there staring at the in the distance at the mausoleum.
I have that kind of grin on my face and that look when you're looking at someone like waiting for agreement, like
She has her back completely turned to you.
I like walk up and nudge her, yeah.
You reach up and touch her and she turns and like almost violently like slaps your hands away and she's like, "Don't touch me."
Well, you agree with me though, right?
She looks around, looks at all of you for a second, and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sure, whatever."
Yeah, I told you guys.
I don't know. Sounds like it might be dangerous.
Might be. These are vampirillas. I mean, we
Wait,
almost fell to kobolds.
wait.
Well,
Are
technically, they're vampires.
what are those?
Vanilla is for the players.
Are vampires?
I shrug. I didn't. I didn't love that much.
Are vampires bad?
These aren't the dancing kind of Michael Jackson vampires. These are the blood-sucking kind of vampires, and I make like the little like jumping at you like kind of like stance.
I mean, I don't know what vampires are.
This
know
actually gets a reaction from Emma, and she says, "Wait, you don't know what vampires are?"
Can we both do the head tilt at the same time?
Yes.
I'm gonna pull out my encyclopedia for extra reference,
Okay.
and I'll be kind of reading from it, but I'll be like adding extra tidbits. So like when it's like vampires are this, it'll say like vampires are undead, blah blah, and it gives very technical terms. I'll be throwing in sprinkling lore and stuff. So it's like vampires are blood-sucking creatures of the night, but then I'll be actually giving as much information as I really can though.
Okay.
Whenever you mention it, I'll look into my monster guidebook to see if there's any reference about vampires.
You can go ahead and make a roll for that.
I will.
Yours would probably be better because it's actually a monster information. Mine's just like an encyclopedia.
Yeah, but I only have
Yeah,
guidebook.
you basically let her know about Dracula.
Yes.
Have you ever watched that movie Twilight? Yeah, those are vampires.
I guess it's just my knowledge.
And
No,
that,
I would
is
do
that with the
Bram
+1?
Stoker's. That's not with the +1, no.
No, I'm talking about Sarlin.
It only gets a +1. Or no, it gets a
Okay.
+2 bonus.
A +2? Alright,
Enemy.
yeah, you know that vampires are a humanoid undead monster that they're typically in places like this that have a strong concentration of undead, and lore-wise, um, they're humanoids or people of the land who were fed upon by other vampires or higher powered vampires, and that they're very aristocratic and they consider themselves better than mortals, and that they give themselves titles like Count and Dutch and Duchess. And that there's a lore tidbit that says it's rumored that some even intermingle in Lander society, posing as nobles. And that's basically what it tells you. Oh, and they're blood-drinking fiends. They're a mid-level monster typically, but there are variations of all level types based on the in-lore age of the vampire.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess vampires are kind of a monster. Huh.
Oh, and they are weak to holy typically.
Oh, does anyone have any holy stuff?
I wouldn't touch this stuff.
Or hold on a second, let me double check.
I was
Let
about
me
to
make
say,
sure
like,
I'm not
I look
lying.
at Mabas and he says that, and I just nod. Not me. Unless someone
Yeah,
wants to bless this blade of mine, and I pat the
they're
Zanbato.
typically like all undead, have some take some extra effect from holy damage, but there are some special exceptions.
They may not all be bad. Although I don't know. I mean, they are in the monster guidebook, but I still don't know. I mean, I guess this is more than I did know.
Oh, and whenever you there's a small little picture of a vampire in the book, and it's just like the classic count, you know, like have you seen the animation of Castlevania?
You talking about Transylvania?
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Oh, wait.
Castlevania, the one on Netflix.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Well, Google that real fast, and basically, it has a picture of that Dracula.
I don't know if I like
Just
it.
in the aristocratic suit with his fangs out.
I'm glad I don't have to go right up to it.
Probably another one with a glass of wine, but you know it's blood.
Yeah.
Easy shit like that.
So here's just a
Bring back my spare.
him normal.
Yeah, basically it looks something like that.
Load. Damn you. I'll go to game one voice in general. There it goes.
Basically it looks like that.
Good Castlevania anime. Vampire.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah. God, that fucking series is so good. Hyped for
Hell
next
yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Okay.
That so if she gets that picture, she's like, "That's an awesome picture." Who did the art on this?
Do you want to try to give me a knowledge roll for that, Mavis? That'd be a really hard knowledge roll to just offhandedly know the artist, but you could try.
Okay, why not?
You have no idea.
Not enough knowledge.
It's a good roll still, but not enough.
Yeah.
Good roll, but not enough. Okay. Well, what are you doing? It is dusk. You do have the fatigue.
We are on a
you
hill.
You are on a hill with a quite scenic view of the Great Lakes surrounding you and a graveyard. Beautiful scenery of that graveyard, which actually you can see the graveyard, but it's far away, so it's kind of hard to tell if there's actually anything down there. But all of you can give me a perception check, see if you see anything moving. You can apply your microscope thing.
Oh yeah, my
that you have.
telescope.
Telescope.
Yeah. It's telescope.
Bacterial vampires.
Yeah, it's bad.
Sarloon, you do not. Mabas, you can see movement.
Wait, is it dark?
There's definitely movement. It is getting
I-
around dusk.
Okay. I have dark vision.
You do have dark vision, and the telescope definitely helps. But you know, you just you're not paying
I'm
attention.
just really not into it right now.
You're not really paying attention.
I'm just thinking
Mabas, you can see the occasional movement of something, but it's so far away that you're not really sure what it is.
I'm kind of tired. Shouldn't we get some rest before we do this?
I agree.
But the young Emma wants to face the vampires at their strongest. It could only be a proper fight this way.
I was about to say. Might want to wait until we're with you to do that.
She kind of turns and she says, I don't really care about fighting them. I just want to find out how to get rid of this. And and I just remember reading somewhere that, gotta, kill the vampire that turned you.
Wouldn't it be easier? I don't know about his strongest, Emma. You just want to fight and get rid of the one. You don't care much for being overwhelmed or anything. You're not trying to go in there and just die, are you? After we got here all this way, you.
She just kind of shrugs and she says, well, if I can't beat it, then I guess I will die.
You'll beat it, but we need to do this together. And not strongest. What happened to like strategy and we want to come out on top. We don't want to be forgotten adventurers that all go in and became vampire food.
Yeah, what he said.
I suppose you're right.
Another shotgun messiah?
Yeah, out of character, going in at night is a terrible fucking idea. But in character, Mabas is for it. I suppose we could show our greater intelligence by scheming to take them down.
Don't we? It's just a cave. Can't we just like light the whole place on fire? I say. Caves aren't really that flammable. We'd be
Well, it's not a
announcing ours-
cave; it's a mausoleum.
Or
in a
or the
graveyard.
yeah, the big the mausoleums, they go down.
If you could set brick, stone, and dirt on fire, then we'd have a good shot of that.
No, but like the entrance, no, then we can't go inside. Damn it. Basically, what I'm just saying is I don't want to go down there when they're the strongest and we're tired.
Oh, that's fair. I suppose we should get some rest. If we are going to rest, we should most likely move out of sight.
Is anyone particularly feeling pretty beat? I got one beer, and I'll just nom on this sandwich.
I have some turnips as I pull out the bag of turnips.
I actually look at his turnips jealously, which is not something that one does towards turnips, but as it has flavor.
It tastes like turnip.
What did we determine? The turnips were essentially...
Their ingredients.
Yeah, they have the ingredient tag, which is something we're not used to seeing often on things, unless
the
it was like...
turnips are just turnips.
The potato had an ingredient tag, from what I remember, too.
But doesn't it have a consumable tag as well?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
It was, I believe, I said 1 fatigue.
Yep.
Oh, one fatigue? Okay.
Each.
just
We might
knob on
bump that
10.
up to 2.
Let me just nom on 5 turnips.
Oh gosh.
You are definitely... Yeah, go ahead and bump it up to, let's just say 5.
Just 5? Okay,
Yeah,
then 2. Alright, 2 turnips it is. As I hold a turnip out to someone else.
I want one.
Eh?
I'm taking one.
Alright.
That's 9 fatigue.
Calming down on those turnips.
Yes, I actually I eat it slow to like savor it. Just like a
So-
sensation of taste
The
that's not mush or like water even has like a good crisp taste, but whatever my beer is not that.
Emma is watching all of you eat with kind of a sad expression on her face.
Saloon, would you like a turnip?
I would like a turnip. I take the turnip. I eat the turnip.
I take this potato chip and eat it.
And how about you, Emma? As I hold out a hand, like I'm
Oh
clutching
my
a turnip, and there's
gosh.
nothing in my hand.
You're horrible.
She just looks at you and sighs as she stands up and just like walks down the hill a little and just like behind some bushes.
Hey, never know. Maybe this time tomorrow she'll be able to eat a turnip.
That is true. I think of that's a strange hope for. But
Or she'll have given in and murdered us in our sleep.
yes. Most likely.
Why would you do that?
Well, because she's a vampire denying her urges. It's only going to get stronger and worse for her. While if she were to feed right now, she could temper herself and only take what's needed. If she holds off too long, she may just drain us dry.
She held off this long. And she's so close to her goal, she won't.
So what is the plan?
I won't sleep first, goddammit. I'm the one that has climbed and moved around in the most heaviest of armor. but I don't want to. I mean, I'm saying I don't want to whine about it, but I need rest because yeah, I'm hot. I'm sweaty. We'd be in town by now, but we're doing this woman a good
Doing the side
turn.
quest. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even
Alright,
if you
I
do
will,
this, it's going to take a couple more days after this to get back to town.
Yep. We need to buy a tent, guys. I vote that is our first purchase.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
And I say that in one of my rare moments of not trying to like emote or say anything super like
Or at least a sleeping bag.
elaborate. Why not both?
I said at least.
Let's see.
Oh, I know.
Emma comes back after a while, about 20 minutes later, and she walks over to a tree that's nearby, and you see her moving her hands around, and then you see her reach into her little bag as she pulls out a sleeping bag.
I'm jealous of her. Sleeping bag. I'm gonna take off my armor so I'm not like super fatigued, but this will be like the first day where I slept on the ground instead of the damn car like all the smarter people.
I will so I suggest we rest on the far side of the hill away from the crypt. That way we are not seen by our foes. As I go back down the backside of the hill, so I'm just out of sight.
That's a good
And
call. I'd say grabbing the pieces of armor I've already taken off. Kind of just moving it back and
I
forth.
summon my I was looking at the item sheet.
Your pillow.
Carbuncle.
The carbuncle
My
pillow.
carbuncle. Yes.
So terrible.
Okay.
I say, just looking at it too, also longingly. We'd be back in town at the inn by now.
All right. Well, Sarah Loon, what are you doing?
I guess I should take first watch, maybe. I'll take first watch.
I say, kind of just splaying out as you say that.
I'll take first
Wake
watch.
me up. Wake me up for next watch.
Okay. So while first watch is going on, I'm gonna take out my telescope to use to kind of look around.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception.
It's almost as bad as it was last time. Actually, it is as bad as it was last time.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything around. I mean, you see a few like frogs and things jumping around. Some birds fly away, but nothing that really gets your attention. A few hours pass, and it is definitely nighttime now. Emma has gotten up, and she's just pacing back and forth, a good 20 or 30 feet away from you, where she set up by the tree. After a while, she just climbs back into her sleeping bag and just lays there. It is around time for the second watch.
Okay.
So whoever you want to wake up for that.
I will shake Mabus awake.
Yes.
Mabus.
Haha.
Mabas,
Yes.
do you have dark vision? Or a way
I
of seeing
do
in the dark?
not.
It is pitch black.
Let me see real
It's
fast.
your turn, right?
Yes, thank you. Go ahead and get some rest. I will be up.
The
Uh,
only light is the subtle tealish glow of the gem on your carbuncle's head.
Let me see. Yeah, let me double check and make sure, because I don't think they do, but I'm trying to see.
Can you see through your familiar's eyes?
Can you see what?
Through his familiar's eyes. I don't know if it's an
Yeah.
option or not.
I don't think he has a familiar. I'm not seeing anything that would give you night vision.
Yeah, I was trying to see like racial stats or features, but
It would have had to have been a skill you picked up, and I don't see one.
okay.
I don't. I
Skills
think
only
it's
then.
like a skill. I think it'd be like a racial thing, isn't it?
It would be a
racial
general
skill?
skill, but I'm pretty sure Race of Ritual
Oh.
has no access to anything like that.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay.
Hope you like twos
Let's see.
or whatever the hell I had. Markings.
It's about it's like a crested moon too, so it's not, the moon isn't giving you much light either.
All right. Let's see. I looking through my stuff. I don't have.
No way of of making light whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't have a torch or anything.
All right.
Does Vampinella end up getting night vision? Yes, it does. God, I need that.
You just need all the Vampinella things.
I do. All of it.
Blood. Anyone? Like all your food has the blood tag, because we make it for you.
Yes.
Blood turnips, blood beer, blood sandwich.
All right. So since I can't make light, I don't have anything that can. What I'm probably gonna do
Fake it till you make
is use Servant Summon Phantom and just go invisible
Oh, nice.
and try to listen to movement while invisible, just sitting like really still.
it. All right, give me a perception. Everything seems very, very still and very, very quiet.
It's the perfect sleeping time.
Yes.
And Saraloon and Mabaz take 2 fatigue from sleeping on the ground.
Yeah.
Mabaz, you have a carbuncle, so that'll count as a sleeping bag.
Darn you.
Me too.
Yeah.
As it is an uncomfortable sleep.
So you said even I take 2?
No, you do
No,
not.
you don't, because
Okay,
your
just making sure.
carbuncle counts as your sleeping bag.
All right.
But yeah, everything seems very, very quiet. You don't hear movement from birds or anything. Just quiet. I mean, you occasionally hear the croaking of frogs and crickets.
Okay, I hear at least some wild life. I was about
Yeah.
to be
It's
like, that's really
dead
fucking
silent.
weird.
And the only thing you really notice are the little fireflies, lights just blinking in and out. And the stars. The stars are very, very pretty. All right. Several hours pass, and you are insanely bored. What do you do?
What'd you say? What do I do?
Yeah.
Um,
You think it would be around time when the watch would be ending, or maybe not. It's so dark and you can't see anything, and everything's the same. You don't really have a way to track time.
I would just be staring at the sliver of moon that I can see.
Okay.
Because I can't see anything else but that. That's like the only thing in my vision.
All right. Well, you think
I'd
it's
probably be sitting there with like a nervous tick where I just tap my fingers together in like a weird pattern. But
air drumming.
other than that, just trying to listen.
All right. Well, you're pretty sure it's around the end of your watch time.
All right. I fumble on over to where I remember Araki was,
All right.
and I shake him a little bit. Araki.
Let me roll a
Rocky check.
Rocky check. High or low?
Who, me or
You.
Araki? Hi.
High.
Damn it.
Sarloon, you feel yourself get shaken awake.
Huh? What?
Araki.
What?
Oh wait. Sorry, you're not Araki. Go back to sleep.
What?
Shh.
What?
Shh. Go back to sleep.
Okay.
I then fumble for.
I'll,
you,
whenever you mention that, it's like, I'll grab your hand and be like, Araki is over there.
yeah, it is the other black shape.
Oh,
the
of course.
And then I'll, Sarah will conk back out.
Sarloon, you can see fine.
I know.
You're a
that's
little
why
bit
I pointed him
confused.
over.
You're a little bit confused why he even.
Because it was
not
still dark
seeing?
out.
Yeah.
Just like, wait, what?
I mean, you're seeing everything is kind of like a deep shade of gray. You can see perfectly fine. Like if there was plenty of moonlight, and it's kind of like, well, why couldn't he see him just over there when it's so bright out? Anyway,
And then I try for Rocky.
all right, you get to Araki.
Rocky.
Araki, you feel yourself shaken awake.
This is my time.
It is.
I sniff the
Time
air
has
around
come.
me, and I smell turnip. Yes, it is not a vampire waking me up. It is my friend Mabu's.
As I hand you a turnip.
Oh, even better. I'm down to 10. I just like take it, and that wakes me up. It's like I never thought I'd be so happy to. I just say standing up and kind of roll my shoulder because it's sore from sleeping on the ground, but I am my spirits are a little better from getting turnip.
All right.
Breakfast in bed.
You do not have dark vision.
Nope.
But you do have a general understanding of your surroundings, so you don't feel like you're going to trip over anything. But if it came to picking which one of these people was Sarloon or Mabas, you would kind of have to be a coin toss.
Twin cost.
I am going to.
Well, not if he summons this carbuncle again. He could see that.
Yeah, you would be able to see
that's
the
true.
carbuncle.
As I lay down for sleep, Carbuncle comes back.
I will slowly draw my blade and kind of just have it like to my side, and then eventually kind of lean on it some. I know it's not good for it, but it's a fucking game blade, so I'm sure it's fine.
Your Zenbato of the farmer.
Yes. And I will just kind of like lean on it. But it's dark and it's boring. I will try and maintain my split-second awareness, but it might be hard. This is my thingy. But I'm not gonna use it in a scene. Or not split-second awareness. Wrong thing. Where the hell is it? An Eternal Battlefield. It was like my. Oh, here it is. Mind's Eye. I had it open.
All right. Well, give
It's
me
not like a darkness, but it's like if anything's like legit trying stealth, I can see
Yeah.
it.
Go ahead and give me a perception.
Perception. When I still don't have my armor on, by the way. 9.
All right. Well, with your mind's eye, you do feel, you feel a presence in the distance, um, just over the crest of the hill, uh, and you feel that there is something else there, and whenever you concentrate and think for a minute, you realize it's been there for a while. Um, it's been there since you woke up.
Like the whole time, just like not unmoving, or
Yeah, just unmoving.
I kind of just take my fist and just go like, nah, just at it, but nothing else.
It
Keep sort of my eye on it.
you feel it start to move, and it just runs down.
Down as in away.
down and away in the direction of the crypt, and then it just kind of leaves your awareness zone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was leaning back on the blade again. I say that out loud, like rather. I'm not like booming, shouting, but I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. Kind of just like.
Whatever it was, you don't feel it for the rest of the night as the sun slowly starts to rise.
It's almost time. I'm so bored. I might be trying to fight her, like just nodding off while leaning on the sword.
All right.
The sun is warm though.
Everyone, the sun is peeking out. Emma is the first one awake.
Oh my god, it's somebody to talk to.
And she rolls up her sleeping bag, throws it in her way too small to hold a sleeping bag, and just leans against the tree about 30 feet away from you. Just looking at the graveyard, not looking towards you at all. Kind of just watching the sunrise.
It's almost time, Emma. We'll be there soon enough.
She just gives you a side glance. Give me a perception roll.
Bam.
You see a little tear in her eye as she just kind of looks away.
Almost time. I say, like, I was taking like that one part of the turnip, like I guess the head of it, that I was like slowly trying to suck out any flavor, just as something to do. Like I ate the turnip long ago, but I'm like have this little stalks. Just like,
yes. You see a slight little smirk on Emma's face as you just start sucking on turnip.
Yes.
The rest of you, you feel the warm sun hitting your skin as you see the brightness through your eyelids, and you start to wake up. Sterling, your back is a bit stiff. Abba's, you're a little itchy. Think your carbuncle might have fleas.
Oh no.
There were fleas in the grass. Great.
Oh no, and then you took them back to whatever celestial area they were back, and now they're celestial fleas.
Yeah, they're celestial fae fleas.
You just unlocked like Swarm Keeper template.
There you
Yes.
go. Vermin Master unlocked.
Awesome. I'm down for that. I'll
All right,
become the plague of the apocalypse.
there you go. Well, what do all of you do?
I wake up. I
I'll wake
have
up.
a breakfast turnip. As I hand a breakfast turnip to Serloon.
She wakes up groggily. She notices something in front of her face and she takes it. She doesn't even think about it. She just starts chewing.
It tastes like delicious, few-day-old turnip, but
She-
still delicious because
She
it
just
has
kind
been
of
picked.
chews slowly, trying to wake up. Because she got woken up in the middle of the night.
Still a little groggy.
I've already got some breakfast.
Okay.
I know, dude. Like I was looking at like recipes. I was like, how the fuck do you even eat these things? That's what I've been.
How do you eat raw turnip?
I saw them roasted. I'm just like,
Mabas, not Mabas. Iraqi, you hear a chime sound of yourself getting a call.
and then remembering that of what I said earlier, I'll make sure to catch someone's eye and go and do the symbol, and I put it to my ear. Hey, who this? I know who it is because I see. It's just I'm being stupid.
New phone, who dis?
New phone,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
dis?
That's what I say. New phone, who dis? I like it.
You hear the distinct voice of Bruce from retail. Was it retail or was it IT? I forget.
No, he was IT.
Yeah, you
I'm from
hear
marketing.
Bruce from IT, and you hear, "Hey, bro, haven't heard from you in a while."
Aldred? I mean, Bruce? Hey, everybody! I say, taking the phone from my ear to talk to everybody. Just tell them, hey, I'm getting contacted by an old coworker of mine, and then I put it back absentmindedly. Like, yeah, it has been a while, huh? Like I'm really using a fucking phone.
And he just says, "Hey, man, what's up? Sorry I haven't talked to you sooner. Things have been crazy."
Yeah, I know. I mean, one moment I'm kind of just dreading the coming obligatory like weekend like hangout, and now I'm about to head into a crypt and mausoleum and slay vampires in the name of all that is good and holy. I kind of say scratching my head with my other hand while still on the quote unquote finger phone.
He goes,
I physically cringe at the word holy.
"Oh, you're talking out loud."
Yeah.
Okay. You just hear,
Rude.
"Oh, dude, bro, those guys who like left in the scene, that was you?"
Well, yeah, it was me. It was me and Zerloon and Mabas, and we even ran into a Vamper Samparella, Vampinella.
When you say Salem, she just says hi, waves her hand.
You
When you're like fumbling for the word Vampinella after you say that one, I can just give it a thumbs up and nod.
Yeah, Vampinella. Yeah, we're gonna help her out and cure her. I mean, that wasn't even the intention. But we just, we're those kind of guys. Sir, we're a bunch of cool questing dudes. We're helping out another player here. Did you know that they can be vampires too? I'm whispering. It doesn't occur to me because it's still foggy in the morning and my teeth are full of turnip. And so I'm whispering out loud. I was like, "Did you know that the vampires vampinellas, players, they can be them? What other things can it be?"
You just hear, yeah, you were always into that samurai bullshito BS or whatever it's called.
It's not BS. It's a good way of life. I say, pound like chest, with a fist, raising well the other fist. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I know death and honor and stuff, all that cool stuff. Yeah, man, you can be like vampires and werewolves and all kinds of crazy crap. I mean, those subclasses kind of suck balls, uh, but yeah, man. But dude, you're crazy. Like the whole town's been talking about you guys for weeks, or not weeks, for like all week. Uh, people, there's even a betting pool going around to see if you guys even make it back.
Oh,
Most
yeah,
bets
that's-
aren't exactly going your way, though. But shoot,
Well,
man. I guess I got some insider info. I guess I'll be betting on you guys coming back.
Oh, well, good. That kind of really gives me some relief. So how are things back in town? I say absentmindedly, still loud, and kind of like, and like I'm kind of like pacing back and forth. I'm even like leaning my head back, like with the phone still to my ear, or you know what? Like I'm going to lean down, grab some armor, but I'm like squishing my hand phone, like I have to hold on to it, and I'm only using one hand. I just want everybody to picture my nonsense.
He's just saying, "Oh man, things are getting pretty intense here. That guild, Oath, seems like they're gearing up for something big. Like they got dudes out in the street, like, drilling and stuff. They're saying like by tomorrow or something, they're gonna start going out in the field and doing field training or stuff. Our bro, well, I'm sure you know how he is. He's kind of just like, do whatever. But he's seeming real itchy to go out, get out there too. Something about doing some kind of hunting trip, and he wants to he wants to slay a monster with his own blade or something. Dude's crazy. But love him though.
Yeah, sounds crazy. Well, I want to cut it short, but I guess we'll let you go. I gotta put on my armor, and I guess we're gonna head down.
All right, dude.
So-
Well, don't die. I mean,
If I do anyway, I'll just respawn. I just say completely unsure of that and kind of, yeah. I'll try not to die. And then I take my, I unsquish my hand phone.
all right.
I take it
as
forward.
you do
Yeah.
that, you hear him say, "All right, man. When you get back, I'll buy you a beer," and then you just kind of.
Okay. And then I take my other hand and like a flip phone, close it, and then my other hand is now free.
You hear, you, still there?
Oh, oh yeah. Hold on. Let me. Oh, I look at my hand. I was fucking stupid. And I'm gonna pull up the menu commands and
Just hit the button.
yeah, hit the X, the red X,
You hear, "Boo."
the tiny red. Yep. Yeah. I kind of scratched my head a little embarrassed because I meant the sign just to be immediate, and I was like, "Hey, I'm on the line with somebody, not fucking emoting an entire phone conversation as I'm preparing for my day."
All right. Well. All of you watch Iraqi just kind of having a conversation while he's putting on his armor.
I just kind of sit around and kind of just awkwardly watch him as I'm listening to half a conversation.
I'm legit talking like just it's an everyday thing with a coworker, and then we're going to a mausoleum and hopefully we don't die. Like I just had like a straight matter of fact conversation.
Emma just kind of stands up and walks over, and she says, "Well, I'm ready. I'm going." And she just starts walking off.
Hey, hold on. We have to stay together as a party. You want to survive and beat this, don't you?
She kind of rolls her eyes.
That means I have to take the front and take all the hits. I say, like, and giving her a thumbs up. And I'm okay with that. Now, come on. Get with the rest of the party.
He just says, "Well, hurry up." And she just kind of crosses her arms and like taps her foot.
All right, so I'll continue like the final buckling phase. All right. That should be good.
She kind of rolls her eyes as like you're doing that, and she just walks over to you and she's like, "Here," and she just starts buckling things up for you.
Oh, perfect, because I'm doing that slapping to try and grab something thing.
Are there any preparations anyone else would like to make?
I
No.
put on my ring.
Put on your ring. All right.
I will go ahead and eat my last item as well, to get rid of my fatigue, because it's go time. So, the final sigh as I consume the tasteless sandwich.
How's everyone feeling?
I feel okay.
You're not too worn out. I've got something that can take your mind off that, and I kind of pat my bag and make the little beer symbol. Like the little chug emote. One won't get you drunk.
Unless you're a lightweight.
Well, I think
I think I'm underage.
Who's gonna check? They kind of just with the shrug thing. It's basically water, I say. Not that Sapporo Ultra Light with a capital T is bad beer, but it's
It's
I
beer
found
for the
the
whole
best way to
family.
avoid-
yes.
I found the best way to avoid temptation is to just give in.
Yeah, what he said, I say, kind of not wanting to agree, but I just want you to drink the damn beer if you need it.
I'll pass.
Got
Alright.
any grapes?
As I immediately reach my hand through the fourth wall and slap you.
God. Because it was the duck video.
Yeah.
Okay, so no beer for Sailorloon.
All right, so we'll start heading down there. I will.
All right. Do you
lead
guys
the
want to give it?
advance.
Are you guys going to just head straight there, or are you going to head there or start heading in that direction? But kind of
Well,
scout it out, or what are you?
Yeah,
doing?
we'll go ahead and scout that out. I'm not going
Yeah,
just like
I'm gonna-
gingerly down there, but I just want to start heading in like a good
Skipping
formation.
down into the cemetery.
Yeah, we gotta use the scouting skill.
Oh yeah, that's right. Scouting skill.
It's a basic skill, so anyone can use it.
But some people
What's
can
that?
use it better than others.
That's true. It's based on athletics. So, who has the highest strength?
Like me with the 9, or with was it a 3 mob? I've got a 9.
I don't know if it's base or modifier. Well, you mean you have a 9, so you're higher.
Yeah, I have a 9 strength. Yeah.
So.
All right. So how do you go about scouting this place?
You're a telescope.
I will. I
Oh
can
yeah. I mean,
go ahead with my
Oh,
phantom.
right. You can be invisible. Don't get too far away, just in case. Just in case they can see invisibility.
All right.
Yeah,
Go
kinda-
ahead and give me if you're going in there invisible. Are you actually going in there?
Well, it depends on how close. Like if they want to stop and watch through a telescope from far away, we can wait and do that. But yeah, when
Okay.
we get close, I'm going invisible and going first.
Okay. In that case, the others can do their thing first.
Okay. Well, in that case, since I don't know. I guess I can scout, and then you can scout with the I can just use the telescope and then hand off the telescope to you, Rocky.
Sure, I can try using it. I'm not a man that's good with the telescope.
All right.
Huh.
You
You just
you
did
guys
this.
you guys walk about 100 yards down. It's still about like an hour walk or a few mile walk down. Um, but but you guys start walking down the hill and start walking in that direction, and you about 15 or 30 minutes later you get close enough where you can kind of start making out details of the place, but think you're far enough away, and you start pulling out the telescopes. Go ahead and give me your enemy enemy scouting rolls.
Okay.
When I mentioned I'm not a telescoping like skilled kind of guy, I mentioned that the only telescopes I've seen are those like ones at the beach that you put a quarter in. So I'm not good at like scouting and looking for anything. I'm good at like looking through it and turning it like slowly at 30 degrees, just scanning. That's basically my training.
All right, Serloon, you do a quick glance around the outside of the cemetery, and you you can't see inside the mausoleum, but you
Okay.
can kind of see that there are things kind of slowly just shambling around aimlessly, mostly just standing, looking off in the distance.
This is where I wish I had a bow and arrow.
You see that there are about 7 of them, all spread out fairly far apart. And I will go ahead and through your telescope, you can give me an enemy identification roll as well, if you would like to pick out one of these and see what they are.
Sure. Let's just go with one of the 2 closest to us, I assume.
That would be this one, or this one, because you are approaching from this direction.
Okay, then.
Or actually, no, you're approaching from this direction, so it'd be either this one or
I guess we'll do the one on the left then.
this one on the left.
Yeah.
All right, give me a. Actually, you don't have to give me a roll for that one. You know that is a mob creature named Walking Corpse, and it is below a level 1 creature. It is much weaker. You know that it is fatally weak to holy. that any holy damage will outright kill it. And it has a stronger physical defense than it does
I wanted to open it because I couldn't.
physical defense than it does magical defense. And you know that it has the undead and night vision tag. And you know it's very, very slow. It's meant to it's one of those monsters that are meant for there to be a lot of them before they'll be threatening. Even compared to typical mobs.
Your half-elf eyes see there, Sirloin.
Half elf eyes.
There's like 7. There's definitely 7 monsters around the building, and then there's like Billy walking like person with like chunks missing out of him.
So like a zombie.
You do see the name above its head when you like focus on it. Walking corpse. What it's
Looks at
called.
monster guide book.
Do you want to look it up?
Yes.
All right, give me a roll.
Where's my
At least they don't seem fast.
identification? Right.
Yes.
Knowledge or analyze. Wait, which one is it? Crud.
Knowledge.
Okay.
Ow.
That's an 8.
8. You don't find walking corpse, but you do see you do find the zombie, which looks very similar, only it's slightly stronger, very slightly stronger. And when you look at the picture of the zombie, you notice, oh hey, there's one of those over there too, and you see that.
Oh. So there seems to be 2 walking corpse things, and then there's like 5 zombies, which are, I open book to page, this thing.
And you know that they also have the mob tag. They are weak to holy. They have a weaker physical. They're weaker to magical damage, and they have the undead and night vision and mob tag.
Do you think if it's do you think we can like funnel them through the gate? Are these seem like big like gates, or is
They're
like
kind
cemetery
of like
gates?
waist high.
Waist high? Well, that's still plenty. Shoot, we could funnel them through an entrance, and I can plug up the hole, and you poke them from the sides. How's that sound?
Yeah. That's. I mean, they can't really climb walls, I guess. That's probably incorrect, but I wouldn't know.
It works in the
We shall
movies.
see.
Did okay, yeah, you guys did. Oh, those zombies are also around level 1.
Yeah, so walking corpse, less than level 1. Zombies, just barely level 1.
Yeah.
All right.
Which lines up more or less about what you know about this area, that it's a low level area.
These lesser creatures will stand no chance against our might.
Well, I don't remember. I'm saying this still thinking about it as a game, but if rules of some games like Final Fantasy and stuff apply, would doing your type of dark damage mabos be beneficial to them? Or should we heal them? Because I think I saw that before too. I'm just like thinking out loud, but you know, talking to Mavis about that. You know, because I've seen video games.
Yeah.
Not completely useless.
Out of character, I would know that they don't heal with my
No, they
banshee
don't.
attack. So
No. Your banshee is it a blight attack or is it just magic?
it's blight.
Yep.
All right. Either way, they don't have resistance to blight.
In my head, they, they might, but it's untested.
The zombie, when you found the zombie in the book, it listed the weaknesses and resistances, and it has no resistances and weak to holy.
Cool.
So, it didn't say weakness to blight or resistance to blight, which when you were flipping through the book, you did see some things with resistances like resistance blight, resistance fire.
No, it seems like it's just weak to holy stuff. It doesn't seem like it's resistant to anything, either of them.
All right.
Well, at least the zombie.
Let's go get him. We have to make our way down the mausoleum, and I'm sure our friend here is getting rather impatient.
Go ahead and while you're looking at the zombies, Sarloon, give me a detect unusual.
Oh, detect unusual.
Uh,
That is a
You noticed something unusual. Just kidding.
Okay. Perception. It's so bad.
Well, luckily, it's fairly easy to notice. You notice, most of these tombstones look kind of just, beat up. But there are a few of them that look strangely clean.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and reveal those to you. There you go. You should see them now.
How do I respond to that? Like, when you say clean, like completely legible, like completely, like.
Yeah, like as if they were put in there like yesterday.
So if I hover my telescope over it, does anything come up?
Give me a what's the thing? The thing.
That thing.
Analyze?
Analyze.
All right.
It's so. Why are my rolls so bad?
Because you are
Because
amazing.
roll 20 hates you.
Well, you aren't sure what it is, but
Wait.
when you do look over it, you do see like a health bar pop up for a second.
Wait. Are there living tombstones? I looked through book again.
Wait,
Go
what?
ahead and give me another. Give me a knowledge check.
What's a living tombstone?
I'm not getting it. I just can't.
Yeah, you're looking in the section with the zombies and where you found the zombies and the vampire, and like surely these are connected, but you're not looking there.
For some reason, I thought I saw a health bar pop up over one of those stones.
Well, it's probably because they're probably breakable. I say shrugging.
I'm gonna roll a knowledge to see if I know what they may be, if that is all right.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah, you sounds familiar to you. It sounds like there is something actually called Living Tombstone, and they're not a monster exactly, but they're an infinite spawn generator.
that sounds like the infamous living tombstones. They themselves are not creatures, but they will spawn the undead infinitely.
Oh, geez, like that one arcade game.
Like, what?
Yeah, that game. No, I know it was called.
All right. There you go. Do you see the image?
I do.
Okay. Should have.
Aside from not forwarding that text to 10 people, they should have done it.
They should have done it. You should always do it, just in case.
That's probably why I never find true love then. Fuck.
It is.
Oh, and Mabas, you know that you can disable them by using your disable skill, or you can just break them. But they are pretty hardy.
So they can be destroyed, but they are fairly strong. It would be easier if we could to attempt to disable the tombstones.
Well, how do you do that?
Is it the prop disable ability?
Yes.
Oh, man. I knew that coming at some point. Just breaking shit.
I guess, have they actually been analyzed, though?
No, they haven't.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do that first.
Mabas, if you would like to analyze them, you may with a +2. Since you've heard of these things, you know what they do, but the exact stats, you're not exactly sure. Okay, yeah, you know that out of character, you know that to disable them, you have to get an 11 on your disable.
Okay.
And however relative difficulty that is for the game, you also know that they do not move, and that every turn they will spawn a weak undead, and you know that they are magical items, and they have the magic. Yeah, they have the gimmick tag, the goods tag, the magic tag, and the night vision tag.
I need these.
The goods tag.
If we can, let us try to disable these tombstones that we may take them for our own.
You do know that what disable means is like defeat. You don't know what it would take to disable them without just like completely turning them off, like breaking them.
Okay, so disabling breaks.
Yeah, I mean, you could give it a try, but you wouldn't exactly. That wasn't part of the game.
Okay. Well, this is real life now, is my plan. So after we disable them, if they're left in at least one piece, I will try to re-enable them later.
Okay. Just hauling a big marble tombstone.
I might bury it and like hide it for later, and I'll be like, all right, I'll come back for this.
Yeah. This seems useful. Let's go bring art.
Exactly.
Okay. So, you have the layout of the place. You're still far enough away that it's going to be a small hike. How do you want to approach this?
Do we want to come just straight from the south, or?
And the south is where the entrance of the mausoleum is.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I wanted to see it.
Occasionally, you'll see like one of these zombies just kind of like turn a direction and like move. Oh, I'm on the GM layer. No wonder I can't grab things. Like, it'll like move. go. This one actually falls in a hole. And it's like, go ahead and give me a perception. Anyone who is watching them move around. Mabas, you actually see this one fall in a hole
Sure.
and start climbing out.
Nice.
Lol. I don't see that.
You do not see that. Neither do you, Sailun.
Okay.
You just hear me chuckle for no reason, and then go quiet without saying anything. So while we're doing this, these tombstones will be spawning zombies each turn, or spawning the undead each turn. While they are doing this, it would probably be best for Araki and myself to be taking care of those creatures, while you, Sailun, work to disable the tombstones themselves.
How do I do that?
You roll a disable check, of course.
Opens console. Looks at disable option. Oh. Okay.
Wait, we have that? I thought it was an option that was disabled, not disable.
You,
That's
as you guys are, have been scouting this place, you notice just, you see some more of these things just kind of rise out of a grave.
We should probably get down there before they spawn too many and take care of them.
yeah, let's do that. We'll pick up the pace.
Alright. Well, now would be a good time for a bathroom break.
I'm
and
gonna
we can-
get some cereal. I'm hungry.
We can be back in 5 or 6 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So you're standing about 15 minutes out from this graveyard, and you can now see pretty much most of the graveyard clearly without looking through the telescope or without any difficulty. Mabas, are you still going invisible?
Not right now. Not planning to. Not
Okay.
until we clear up the mess up top.
Okay. Well, let me do some rolls. Do a roll. The zombies don't seem to notice you, and they're just kind of stumbling around. So what are you guys doing?
I will
Uh,
approach.
Yeah. I'll approach
I
behind
want
them.
to.
Oh, I should also put you guys on the map. If you guys are approaching from a different angle, let me know. Oh, I actually can't? What? Okay, there it goes. And...
Okay, so do we just play ourselves?
yeah, somewhere along the black edge.
Okay.
I
And-
figured this order is fine for now. If we
Alright.
use this as kind of like the representation, like as we're moving closer, we're technically going, you know, in this direction technically,
Mhm.
but we're moving our tokens this way until we get to here, and then moving
All
it
right.
that way.
That works for me. So how exactly are you approaching? Are you just walking straight in, or what?
Are the walls tall enough? Or, I mean, how tall are the walls? Can we hop them easily?
You probably could. They're only about waist height.
I want to approach through the center.
To the center?
Okay.
Me.
We
Here.
should approach the closest tombstone first. Clear out that, so that can
Yep.
be disabled.
Oh, you mean like this way? Upper left?
So like, this way.
Oh, okay. So I see what you want to do. Yeah, we'll do
it
that.
will-
I can hold here. What do you think?
It
that should be
will take 2 of your movement to get over the wall, since you have to climb over it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Is that what you're doing?
In that case, I want to be closer to you then.
Yeah, let's get closer this way. Since we'll be moving up that way.
I don't want to get too far away in case I need to draw hate.
Emma says, well, before we go in, I might as well buff all of you. And she casts this buff on all of you. So you get an extra 9 damage every round.
Nice. Dang, that's a decent amount of damage.
Heck yeah.
She's hate top though.
She is. She has a
She
hate of
is.
3. Or she would have a hate of 3 if anything noticed her casting that.
Nice.
How long does that last?
Until the end of the scene.
Nice. So good.
Nice.
Or until she casts something else with enchantment on you.
Right.
So only 1 enchantment per character, but
Yeah.
for the scene. Okay, I like it.
So right now we can afford to go offense until like one of us really messes up, then she has to enchant us with a defense buff.
I don't have any defense buffs.
I am the
Oh,
defense buff.
offense.
Ultimate power is ours.
It's alright. I'll be everyone's defense buff.
A Rocky is very hardy. Let us go. We must make haste.
Okay. In that case, let's get some initiative going. Go ahead and roll me initiatives.
Initiative. I'm getting just terrible rolls tonight.
Terrible.
Damn it,
You
did I
didn't
not
click
click
your
on my
icon.
fucking hell? Let me do it again. Still pretty dang good. Battle
There's one. I have a
That's
lot
why I
to
have it.
roll.
haha. Battlefield awareness.
I have to add these manually.
Still hungry.
And a sword descending. Okay, line yourselves along this bottom edge here, wherever you want to be. And I will change the music.
Doom, doom.
Uh-huh. Okay. Araki, as you start stepping forward, as you step close to one of these tombstones to start getting next to the wall, give me a perception roll. Okay.
Our reception.
Well, you notice it pretty clearly. As soon as you basically step onto the grounds, you notice all of the zombies kind of just go stiff for a second and just slowly start turning towards you.
All
I
right.
shiver from how cool that looks.
Just all of them slowly turning like,
You just hear me whisper, "That's so badass."
Sweet. With my, I had my sword drawn this whole time, and I'm actually like, this is, this is kind of scary, but at the same time, like, I'm in heavy armor. I'm wielding a zanbato. This is exciting.
Okay, are there any briefing or preparation skills or anything pre-combat you'd like to activate, everyone?
No, my stuff is the. What the hell is it? What was that? The setups for when stuff happens, but I'm pretty good. Set up pre-action of post. Oh yeah, I don't need to. Excuse me. Use my setup at all. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't need to use my setup yet. My setup is heals.
I don't have setups besides basics.
Because I can do that.
Yeah.
So you want to have your carbuncle as your main thing? Your summoned servant?
I'll have it beside me, yeah. It's not
Okay.
gonna really do any heals, but we're all full health, but still.
MP fluff.
You do
And
have the
fluff,
mystical
yeah.
tag right now.
I do. I don't have anything. Well, I can long range heal with the mystical tag at least, so that's something.
And it is Emma's turn. Basically, all of you are right around here in your appropriate order. And Emma she just stays where she's at. She doesn't do anything. Araki, it is your turn.
All right. I will. Let's see. My move is 2.
She listened to you when you said, "Big dude in armor, go first."
Yep. I will go ahead and approach the gate fence thing and stay there because I'm drawing them to me, but I'm not
Alright.
hate top. But I want to be close to when others climb over.
Okay.
And I'll slowly rest the Zombato on the sword, and I just says like, "Come, you undead fiends! I will put you back into the dirt."
Well, Maybuzz, it is your turn.
I step forward 2
You-
places.
All right. I was going
And-
to say you could approach the wall on this turn, but you could not climb.
Okay.
Ouch.
I will try test out an attack.
All right.
Well, hold on, maybe not. Of course, they were closer. Together. Yeah, I'll just do my normal thing.
Oh,
Yes, fireball.
fireball.
No.
Okay. And that is resistance, correct?
Yes.
All right. They have a resistance of 5. So, and they are a mob. So, do you want them dead or incapacitated?
Dead.
All right. This one is dead. It just
It
slumps.
just dies.
It just falls down to the ground, a corpse.
You got 1 hate.
You do have 1 hate. You are currently
Yep.
hate top.
I will mark that. Give me just a second, because I'll also put my health. Health is 50 out of 50.
All of
Hate.
these
I'll say 1
start
out of
walking
6.
towards you. All of them. Or those move too. They move a little bit faster. Alright, Sarah Loon. It is hashtag your move.
Yo, no.
Your move!
Alright, well, of course, using fencer style.
Yes.
With fencer style, you could just vault over that wall if you wanted to.
I mean, it just increases my speed. It doesn't like allow me to like jump or anything.
No, but you do have enough speed to clear the wall.
Right. Alright, then. One. Actually, this is a little awkward. Surely she'll move. I'm gonna go up to the wall over here for the moment.
Okay.
I am not gonna go over it immediately because I'll immediately be attacked.
Living tombstones don't really have much to do, but you do see them kind of suddenly pulse with like a green light. Are there any cleanup, setup, or initiative actions you'd like to make?
Set up. I will target. Oh, we'll both be hate top, but I will slowly start taking your hate. I will target Mabas and reduce his hate.
Mabas, you now have 0 hate, I believe. And
I
Rocky,
do.
you now have 1, and you are now hate top.
So Mabas, if he kills something and I do that once more, then be even, or I'll start slowly getting ahead on hate.
Yeah.
As you approach, you definitely notice that these tombstones, while they were fairly inactive, are it, whenever you stepped onto the grounds, they just you basically turn them on, and you just see corpses raising from graves. Okay. Well, it is now Emma's turn. Emma shall move up too. And would she do anything?
If that thing is faster, I'd want her to move fast away from it. But she has noticed it's faster though.
She's not going to... the only thing she's going to do is she's going to cast Force Step on you, Araki.
Who was it? Oh.
It lets you move up one. And it would let you clear the wall if you wanted and be beside the tombstone.
Alright. I will do that.
I accept.
4 steps. So
I
like
do
as I'm
not-
trying to plant my foot like on the fence to get ready to climb, there's
You-
like a
yeah, you just feel
push.
you feel like something pushes you over, or you just spring forward.
Thanks for that.
She just nods at you.
Okay. So that was just a safe move. So I still got 2 more move.
Yes, it is now your turn. That didn't cost any of your move.
Okay. 1, 2. And I will go ahead and using my minor. Let me roll it. 0 hit for the minor. I'll get a +1. God damn it! I thought I figured it out. Plus
Did
1d.
If you add
Oh,
it to...
is it a capital D?
No, I was like, oh, like,
Capital D?
D6. Let me see. No, damn it.
Oh, what you have to do is you'll have to go into set it to your to hit thing, and you have to put 1d6.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I put it as damage. Okay.
Just auto and without damage and 1d6, or not auto, custom. Custom.
Oh,
roll.
okay. Oh, down there is D6. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, well, that still worked. I damaged 3. But if I do 1d6, we'll take 3 first. I just want to try this. 1d6.
That's a 3 more to hit. Nice.
Yeah, there it is. Check 3. And it worked out.
And it's
Yeah.
still a 3.
Okay.
Okay.
That works. So with that, I will loudly declare Izuna Slice, which will, and the one in front of me is a mob, correct?
Yes.
Izuna Slice for 14 versus evasion, 11 damage.
Well, their evasion is 7. So
So I dead the mob,
you dead the mob. Okay.
and I am at 3 hate.
Okay.
So, or yeah, 3 hate. So I am definitely hate top now, taking it away from him.
You are definitely hit top.
I could change that in 1 move.
Maybuzz, it is your
Yeah.
turn.
Alright. I'm gonna step here.
Alright. To get over the wall, it would be all of your movement, so you would have to end your turn there.
Yeah, I'll end my turn here. And I'll attack that one.
Okay. That definitely hits it, and this is also a mob, so do you dead it?
I dead it.
Okay.
And pass.
Your Banshee just kind of, you send your Banshee out, and it just kind of looks at the zombie, and you see it just like swipe above the zombie's head and it just like falls like a marionette.
Nice. And the puppet strings are cut.
And with lots of moaning and groaning, these things all start moving towards you.
I've got their attention. Move in.
Sarloon, it is your turn.
Okay. I will clear the wall. That leaves me with one movement, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to use a minor to dash over to the tombstone.
Okay.
And I'll use my major action to disable.
You disable?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and give me a disable roll.
It's not high enough. It's so bad. I rolled a 2. I rolled the
Roll a
lowest
1 and a
I
1.
could. Yeah.
How do I rock? How do I do things to this like slab of clean stone?
I just look at it. I even look at my operate skill, and I'm just like, I still don't understand this.
You reach your hands out and like you press the button and you just feel like you feel it recoil back at you and and it like stings your hands a little bit. Go ahead and take just like 2 direct damage.
Just kick it or something.
Just kick it.
Dancer, violence, more violence.
Okay. That's all of my action, actually.
Right, you notice right beside you, Sarloon, just the ground shuffles and you just see a dead body just raised right beside you. Any preparation set or any setup and the rest? Setup, clean up, the rest?
I guess it's Emma's turn.
I don't need
Wait, just
to.
turn, I forgot.
Cause you're still hate. What's your hate, Mabus?
2.
You're within 2 squares. Well, no, cause I think I'm just gonna get rid of another one and then. I just wanted to try a basic attack, but I think, yeah, I'm gonna forego it this turn.
Okay. So none of you are doing anything?
I don't need setups.
Oh,
Alright.
setups? Sorry, I will, that.
Alright. Well, I don't think anyone needs healed oh, well, Sarloon does that 2 damage.
Oh no,
Yeah.
damage.
Hey. There's no more 2 damage. Thanks to Mabas, your friend.
Oh, you healed me? Well, thanks.
Alright, it is Emma's turn, and she will do this. And she looks around at all of the new zombies, and she just says, and she sees Sarloon try to disable it, but it just doesn't work, and she just says, we might just have to break it. And wait, what does this one do?
She's an enchanter. I don't think they get fireball.
No, I know. Hold on, I'm going to reload real quick, just because there's a modifier.
She does not get fireball, but what
over my
she does
screen.
do.
There we go, that went away. Jeez. There's like a bunch of roll modifiers were on my screen and it's stuck. They're gone now.
She does cast Thornbind Hostage on the tombstone.
Cool. It's an effect I've never seen before.
It now has a pursuit of 12 on it.
Oof.
And does that give her 8?
2 hate.
It gives her 2 hate. And
So she's at hate 3.
she's at hate 2.
Oh, I thought she had
Oh,
1
yeah.
hate. Or I
No,
thought she had
nobody
3
noticed
hate.
her.
No, she does not.
Okay.
You can't gain hate if no one watched it.
Yeah.
Well, it
Nice.
pissed me off.
And she does force step again on you, Araki, if you would like to move.
Yes, I will safe move up here.
You can't move.
Oh, I don't
do
want-
safe move.
oh,
Move diagonal, so it would only be
Alright.
one of those directions.
I will just safe move here. I could move through her, right? Wait.
Right.
No, hang on.
And you could move up.
You'll probably
or
just
to
safe
the
move there.
back Or there.
Yeah, so I'll just safe move onto this corpse.
Okay.
And then I could regular move 1,
Yeah, it
2
is
here,
now your
correct?
turn. Yeah.
Okay. And I will just basic strike
Or
since I am also
wait,
buffed.
yeah. You just don't have access to a miner since you cashed over there.
Oh, is that a... Well, I safe move here, and then 1, and then I guess a diagonal makes it a dash.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
well...
diagonals count as
Yeah, that's
as an
right.
extra move.
Alright, hold on, character sheet. Well, see if I can hit with my regular basic weapon attack. Jeez.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
Yes, you can because their evasion is.
I
or
hit
is
for
only
19.
7. 19.
It's, she...
Oh
Ten
yeah,
plus
yes,
your
9.
yes. Oh wait, that's the zombie. That is. Their evasion is 7, and it just you smack it, and it just crumples, and dies.
Hooray, it's that buff that helped them. That helps me.
They are extraordinarily weak.
Just many of them.
Mabos, it is your turn.
Well, so I can't get off the wall now. I am trapped, so I have to move 1 space over.
Balancing along the wall.
Yeah. Well, my plan was to drop down, but now I can't. It's
But now
occupied.
you can't.
No, you still can't. Oh, God!
Oh, Jesus. You
can't do
also,
it.
Mabos, just to remind you, do have Mage Hand.
Oh, can I try to disable from here?
I believe you are in range.
That's 2.
Let me double check. Yeah, I forgot about that.
This is
What's the
going.
wording on that?
This is the first and last time I remind you.
Make a 1D.
with range of 4 square as well.
Alright, so yeah.
One die bonus? That's nice.
So I get 3 times per scenario I can do this. And
Oh.
it gives me an extra 1d6. So yeah, let me add that into this thing real fast, into the mage hand, because I need to do that as well. Check. Custom. 1d6. Haha!
And you got a 6. Now roll the disable.
Okay, you got it. You're solid.
Yeah. Let's see. 8 plus 6. That is.
14.
What is that? 14. All right. You. You send out your spectral hand. And not exactly sure what you're doing, but you just kind of put your spectral hand on the tombstone, and you see your hand, the floating hand glow, and you see the tombstone glow, and then you see the light just fade away, and you see the health bar on the tombstone go away.
Did you do
That
it?
is one tombstone down.
All right.
3 to go.
You see that, Emma? Teamwork makes the dream work.
As you say this,
We explode.
Alright, I believe I have moved all of them. Yes, I have. Saraloon, it is your turn. You no longer see a health bar on this tombstone. It seems to be just a tombstone now.
kinda dejected. She looks to the nearest target and is like, well, I guess I can at least do this. And she will move here to make a strike on this undead.
Alright, go for it.
Let's see. Where should I use a basic weapon attack?
I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm kind of jamming it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, it dies.
Oh my god.
28 damage. With a 24 to hit. Jesus.
You just
That
stab
is-
it. You stab it right up, like right into one of its eye sockets, and you just pull it out, and you just see like a little just gray goo just all over the tip of your sword as you just pull out its entire like gooey brain just straight out. Kind of wiggle it off of your sword like
Flick it off.
and it just like falls. Doesn't smell great either. Oh, by the way, while you're next to these things, the smell is absolutely horrible, and you don't think if you eat, you don't think you could drink a potion or eat anything if you tried.
Alright, so don't try is what you're saying.
Yeah,
I would recommend
you
it.
can't. Basically, you don't think you can.
Gags.
All right, is that all?
Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Okay. All these 3 tombstones pulse with their little green light. This one does not. It is now the cleanup phase. Would any of you like to do anything?
Good right now. Yeah. I don't have anything.
I have the orange. So I'm showing.
All right. You see. Oh wait, no, that one was already there. You see more corpses raising out of the ground. Emma just goes, they're endless.
Yes, isn't it glorious?
He just says, no. And it is her turn. The
I'll see
thorn,
what she does.
the Thornbind hostage, obviously fades or fades off of that tombstone, and she. What she does is she moves over here and casts 2 of dang it, I closed her page. Dang it, why do I
No.
close pages? I should learn never close a page. He does this, gets 2 hate, bringing her up to 4 hate, but she casts step on, or cast on beat on Serloon twice.
Turbo Loon.
I can use 2 minor actions.
Yeah, you have to make them now though.
Okay.
Not 2 minor actions. You get to move 2 squares.
Yeah, because that she
She's using
casts that
the
force step twice,
the
right?
force move.
Oh, okay.
She's using the force move twice on you.
On me?
Yes. So move 2 if you would like.
Where you go, we pick. North or east or. Alright.
Oh, and
North it is!
what is your hate? Right, what is everyone's hate?
Mine's not. I have no hate.
Okay, you have 0
2.
hate. 2.
3.
Okay, Emma
She's
is hate top
With hate 4.
with a hate of 4. All of you suddenly notice the eyes go from Iraqi on all of these zombies, and they start like honing in towards either Mabaz or Emma. Iraqi, it is your turn.
Damn it. You have to learn to manage. I'm saying that as I'm looking at Mabaz running, but at the same time I'm looking at her and this thing closer to her, so I'm going to. I
Oh,
said
and
I'd help
Sarlun,
you.
Did you move twice?
Yeah, he did. He went.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, he did. I think.
I went
Yeah.
left and then up.
Okay.
That's my 2
So
movements.
I will move. Yeah, I moved 1, 2, because I went down. Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Like that.
Then I am going to. Let me see.
Better not dash and just stop right in front of me, I swear to God.
No. Yes.
Just keep blocking him.
Emma, we need to get you over this fence. Start heading towards me. And basically, I'm setting up for something. Either I'm gonna Warriors challenge her when it's time for setups again, or I'm going to try and do a covering.
Okay.
Target close to myself. So I'm waiting for her. She's not exactly on close, but I'm gonna have to try and like save her when it comes her turn. So I'm doing the beckoning thing
All right.
after I dash in front of David. No, I was kidding.
She's just looking at you, kind of confused, but she nods, like okay. Mabaz, it is your turn, or Mabaz, it is your turn.
I will
Hop down.
finally step off this wall. And I'll go ahead and kill this one.
Okay. Oh, you already rolled. Okay. Well, I believe 10 is well within
Beats.
the range.
A
Yes,
mob.
since it has a resistance of 5.
Oh, you're hate, and you are hate under.
Or actually, it does not. It's not a hit of 5. Or it's 7. So either way, you still hit it.
That was
Um,
the lowest I could roll. Or no, on 2 of my 3d6s, that was the lowest I could roll.
Well, woot for being over leveled.
Yeah, we still have to go down the stairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I assume you just kill it.
Yep.
Okay. The Banshee, same as before, just sails out from behind you and just cuts some invisible thread, and the thing just drops. One, two. Two. And all of these. And these things not having dashes is kind of
Yeah.
bothersome.
Meh, meh.
They're all just, yeah, just going. "Bleh." Think I moved that? Nah, I don't know if I moved that one. Anyway. Sarah Loon, it is your turn.
Okay.
I definitely was going to.
She's gonna move to here and stab the zombie.
Okay. Stab the zombie. I believe that does it. Let me see what their evasion is. Yeah. That also just straight up kills it.
31 damage, I hope so. This
Yeah,
was the super zombie in the group of zombies.
You actually just straight cut off its head. Just you swing and it just like through butter. The head just falls on the ground. It
Neck
kind
butter.
of looks up at you and like the head just kind of like tries to bite at you like, "Arr, arr, 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 arr." But you just like step on it.
I call over. Are undead usually this week?
Don't get cocky! I say, just yelling.
Or just compared to like the kobolds and goblins we went up against, it's just like these are just wow.
As you say that, you see 3 more raising from the grave. Raising from graves across the area. One actually raises right beside you again.
Oh boy.
It is now Emma's turn, and she steps up.
Oh, any setups or anything?
You
back
can
and turn
do
around?
setups and cleanups and things.
I will go ahead and steal her,
Steal the
Hey.
hate. Yeah.
Alright, she is now at 8-1.
and I hate 4.
Okay. It is her turn.
There we go. Come on, get over the fence.
She steps there, and he's just like, "You're in the way. Move." And then
I
she-
know saying that, I'm doing the, like, come jump onto the pool like I'm a father.
She
Holding
looks
her
at
hands out.
she
Yeah.
looks at you, kind of. She thinks for a second, and then you see her like pull out her wand and cast the move thing on you.
Oh, on me? Oh, fine. Squish.
And she just like she nods. She also uses her major, so to cast it twice. So that brings her hate up to 3, and she casts it on herself, and she jumps down. Can you grab yourself under that?
Oh, I can, yeah, because I
Oh,
can't
okay.
grab the zombie.
Can't grab the zombies.
If you want to add, if you want to move me to the, I guess. I
No,
don't
it's
know.
fine. Let's go back. Go back. Go back. There you go.
There we go.
Just gotta flip cards for a second. Slide the other one over.
Rocky, it is your turn. Are you just gonna let Serlin do all of the work?
Yes. Well, I'm gonna have to.
If I can get one of these, it'll probably freaking wreck my face.
If one actually hits you.
Yeah.
I'm just like running and ranting and raving along the wall. That takes my major also, or my minor. I'm dashing, just along the wall.
Okay.
That is me.
Mabas, it is your turn.
I'm casting Warrior's Challenge, but not. I'm just ranting.
I'm gonna move up here and using my minor action to move 3. And then gonna shoot this one with a banshee attack.
Wait, where did you move? I can't.
He's under one of the dead
Oh,
zombies.
okay, okay.
On this one here.
Back. 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 There we go. Okay.
Yeah. So
What are you doing?
hitting the zombie right here with a banshee.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you hit it and it dies.
Damn it, you're gaining so much hate. I gotta steal yours next. I'm just gonna be one hateful dude. I'm gonna go down because I hate. No, I've got 98 fucking HP. And armor. I should be okay.
If you think this is gonna be too much hate, oh boy, wait until I get my chance.
Wait until you sword princess.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to feign death once in a while. Oh,
Wait until
Isla
unleash
died.
my ultimate form.
Isla died.
Okay. Well, that's your turn. And they're getting closer. This one,
I was actually able to swipe.
is that there? Okay, yeah, I think that's right. I have to move so many, so if you see me moving one twice, let me know. This one actually, actually stumbles forward in kind of like a mock run, as you feel its bloodlust, or not bloodlust, but it knows it's near something and just kind of gives itself that extra step.
Feel the life energy.
Pretty much. And it's going to attack you, Serloon.
Okay.
Beat it. Just be happy it's not called Strong Grasp.
It flails at you in a very predictable way. The kobolds and goblins you've been fighting were a lot less predictable than this.
Responsive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Serloon?
I guess I'll attack it
Okay.
with a basic attack.
DPS, got DPS.
Okay, you hit it, and I don't think it has. Yeah, you do enough. You do just barely enough to knock it down. You basically like swing your sword at its shin bone, and you just break its shin, and it just falls over. And while it's knocked down, you just kind of poke it in the head.
Alright, I'm gonna move. 2, 3, 4. Is dashing a +1 move or +2 move?
+1,
+1.
I believe.
Okay, then I'll move to
So
here.
you can move 4. Okay.
And I think that's it for me.
You see all of the tombstones, except for the one behind you, glow.
Oh, dash is a +2. Sorry.
Is it?
No, yeah, it's fine. I'll take it this turn.
Alright, well if it is a +2, then, well now we know.
It's okay. I need to stay closer to the group anyways. Gosh dang it, zombie.
Yes.
Alright, any setup or cleanups?
Stealing. Once again. Fucking. Warriors challenge.
Eating
I
out that.
gain 5 so 1 more aggro.
Alright,
One hate.
Neighbors, you are down 3 hate.
Alright.
As it is Emma's turn once more, and if no one else has anything else they want to do.
Nope. Well, my startup, anyway, actually, just Carbuncle, but as, giving me the mythic tag so I can emergency heal if I need to.
Alright. She just straight up dashes past all of you. She doesn't, that's all she does. I don't think she has a movement-based action. No, she does not. And she doesn't particularly... Oh wait, yeah, she can do something. She casts... She casts Mind Bolt on the thing and on the zombie in front of her.
No.
Dang, solid 20s.
And let's see. On the walking corpse. And that is enough to bring it down. You see, like, just an almost translucent beam just shoot out of her hand. Think kind of like Eldritch Blast. And she just shoots it out and hits the thing right in between its eyes, and its brain just kind of, or its head just kind of like crushes inward. And she's like, "Ugh." But then you also kind of see her like staring at her wand with like kind of a smirk and kind of proud of herself. Araki.
Alright. So.
And since dash is 2, can dash past Saraloon. And just
Oh, I
kind of,
can't.
like, yeah.
Ranting and raving. It's like, I'm right over here.
Saraloon, you see Araki, or rather you hear Araki just clanking behind you, just clunk, clunk, clunk. And he's just like ranting and raving, just like, ah!
I'm over here.
And you
Doppler
just feel,
effect yelling.
yeah. And you, all of a sudden, you just feel like something just like slam into your shoulder, and he just shoulder checks you hard. and like just you kind of stumble for a second, and he just pretty much plows right through you. He almost knocks you over. Is that all you do, Araki?
Yep. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Minor. Well, move and a minor I can't like hold or anything for it. So that's good for me.
Neighbors, it is your turn.
All right.
Still hate on her, bro.
1, 2, 3,
Welcome.
4. And Banshee to here.
Okay. Alright, that hits. So, since it is a mob, you can smack it down.
I will.
You notice your Banshee, as you keep sending it out, its Banshee face, its frown is just getting more and more frowny. As it does not seem to be amused by this. And it smells blood, so it's going to get that extra hit. You have 5 hit, you have 2 hit.
Bring it.
There's so many of them. Imagine if you got surrounded. Okay. Well, Mr. Walking Corpse. It is attacking you, Araki.
Rocky. Alright, so I do an evasion. In my big ass heavy armor.
Oh,
I get hit.
17 physical.
So I take 3.
3? Oh,
I have 14.
Also, what is your
Hate
hate?
is 5.
Oh, yeah.
Take 10.
10.
10 direct damage.
13.
Alright.
How did you do 17 to 3 again?
I have 14 armor.
Oh, yeah, nice.
So 85. Yes!
As it
Now this feels more real. I'm hit.
turns towards you and it slowly walks towards you and then almost
Oops, I forgot to
with
put on.
unnatural speed it does like a poltergeist thing where it just runs up to you and just like grabs you around the one of your gauntleted wrist braces and it just grabs onto it with both hands and just like bites it into your gauntlet.
Yes! Now it's a real battle.
It doesn't break the gauntlet, but it does kind of crush your like you feel it break some bones in your hand
Yeah.
at least.
I'm actually thrilled because I'm not being like pelted with arrows and shit at this point. That got old quick. This I like.
I'm in range of this thing, and it is in range of me. Serlin is now your turn.
Alright. I am going.
Oh, and you did get hit, so your hate goes down by 2, I think.
I'll fix that.
But let me double check that.
Okay.
If you get hit, it either reduces your hate by 1 or 2. Does anyone remember off the top of their head?
Shoot.
No.
Combat. Let me see. Chapter 7. And they should stand by
For
me.
battle, round progress, not that. Terming, okay, and
Hate management and control. What is hate? Hate top 8 under
enemy hate. Enemy doesn't have hate unless they need them to. Hate, raise, and fall. Minimum is 0. Function, fluctuation. Hate reduction on failed check.
The PC's hate is reduced by 1 point. Okay.
Okay, your hate is reduced
So-
by 1 point.
Yep. Let me change that to 4.
And what is your hate now?
4.
4? Okay. You
Instead of
are
3.
tied with Emma. 4 hate. total.
No, Emma! Freaking damn you!
So good.
Sarah Loon, it is your turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do this. I'm going to. While Araki is distracted by his not having enough hate, I jump.
Also, he's a bit distracted by the zombie biting on his arm.
Yeah, but I'm smiling.
Since he pushed past me, I'm gonna vault over his shoulder.
Okay.
Oh god. Yes.
That's going to be something dexterity based.
Yeah, sure. I'm cool with that. Which
No, not athletics.
There's
Maybe
no-
athletics.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool. This could work.
Oh no.
It could work, but it doesn't.
But it didn't.
You try to jump over him, but
I'm
you
so
end up
bulky,
just
dude.
kind of kneeing him in the stomach instead. Take 2 direct damage, Araki, as
just direct,
you're
alright.
getting bit, and you see Sarah Loon just look at you with a sudden look of determination, just sprint towards you, and then just see her knee trailing up, just right in your gut.
Alright, I saw 85.
Yeah, just
Ah.
take 2.
Yeah.
And Sarah Loon, you can move.
How much movement does that take up?
None.
None.
You just so happen to give him a flying knee as you go back.
Yeah,
past.
what happened to the big flashy? Ugh. Hey, get off! I come shaking dude loose.
He's not letting go. He's gnawing on that hand. You do at least have to move into his square, or past his square. So you have to at least don't flip. Okay, there we go. You have to at least move there.
Okay. And that uses no movement?
No, that uses 2 of your move.
Okay, good. I moved
So
it
your
here.
main move, or 2 of your main move. Okay.
And I'm gonna use a major to operate this.
Okay, go ahead and operate on it.
Operate it. Not operate. I wanted to disable it.
Okay, disable on it.
There we go.
Okay. You reach your hands out, and you just you're not exactly sure what you're doing. You pull up the menu and you press the button, and your hand starts to glow a little bit, and you're like, I don't know, and you just kind of put your hand on it, and whenever you do, you see the tombstone glowing a bright green, and then your hand is also glowing green, and like it matches the color, and then you just see it fade, the light fade away.
Okay.
And you actually see, yeah, the glow just goes away.
Nice. And then I'm gonna use my dash to move here.
Okay.
I think it worked. Aww. Oh, okay. They're going all the way up there. I thought they spawned right in front of me.
No. Any cleanups, setups, anything like that?
Let me see. Yeah, need to remove his hate. She's too far away. No, woman.
She's too far away.
Yeah. Oh, I'm good. I'm healed.
You're not in my range.
Oh no. Oh, it's close. That's right. It's right next to each other, right?
Yeah,
My
right
range
next
is
to each
just
other.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
Look, I got so much HP. I'm
you
good.
can at least take Mavis's hate if you want. He's still within 2 squares of you.
You can
Yeah, I'll
take away
take his
Mavis's hates.
I will gain a hate. Mavis, you are at 0 now.
Yay!
You don't have something that requires high hate, do you?
Nope.
Oh, okay,
I mean,
good.
I don't have any skills that benefit from having hate, but every single one of my skills gives hate.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to keep you clean, smooth.
Silky
Emma, you
fresh.
gotta watch out for your aggro. That's why I'm just yelling at her.
She's like, huh? Oh yeah. She says, I'll try to remember. And it is Emma's turn, and she just turns towards this zombie, and you okay, you are 5'8". She turns to the zombie, and she shots it again.
How do I? We're tied, which is fine.
So
With
we're
20
both
damage.
on either side of the zombie, and then there's 2 spaces between Saloon and the zombie, and 2 spaces between Em and the zombie. just something I noticed and wanted to share.
Zombie cross.
Again, she does it again. Only this time, she catches the zombie like in the middle of the rib cage, and you just see this almost see-through bolt. It's like a heat wave. Looking at a heat wave, it's just kind of distorted when you look through it, and you just see whenever it hits the zombie, it just kind of its rib cage just kind of like dents in a little bit, and it just falls over, like crushes in a little bit. As it falls over. Well, wait, hold on. I need to make absolutely sure. Okay, yeah. It actually stands there for a second, and you're not sure if it's gonna fall over, but eventually it just kind of slowly does. Seems like she just barely did enough to bring it over. And that brings her to hate 5. And she is going to do the forced move action on you as well, Araki. If you would like it.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah, I'll take it. And her turn's over, right?
Her turn is now over.
Within range. Hold on. Target. Single rage SR ×2. Okay. So I can do this for her. 1, 2. Get behind the zombie. Well, I'm behind, I'm there.
All right, yeah. So you get the 1, and it is now your turn. So you may
The
move
second
there.
one. Yeah. And then I will taunting blow it. Hopefully that hits on success.
Taunting blow it then.
Oh, there it goes.
15 does hit, and 12 damage against it.
Plus 9 for her.
Plus 9. So
Alright.
that would be 21, correct?
She reduces her hate by -2. 'Cause she is here.
Okay, alright, success. Secondary target within range.
Which
SR
is
times
1
2.
rank times 2, yeah.
So she is within 2. Reduces their hate by 2. Okay.
Yep.
And you did 21 damage, which is enough to do well enough damage to it. You see it just get you cleave it from like shoulder to like rib, just in like a clean diagonal cut.
I forgot to use my minor to make sure I hit better, but I'm happy. All right, phew. I need to remember to keep doing that when I can. All right, phew. All right, that should help you out.
Maybe.
And then I turned to look. Sorry, just north. Oh, you turned it off. All right.
All right. Maybuzz, it is your turn.
Good job, Sir Loon.
Alright.
Oh, are you still on your horse, Maybuzz?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, you moved 3.
Yeah, I used my minor.
Oh, okay. Okay. And oh, you're banishing that.
Yep.
I believe that hits.
Right.
Yep, since its resistance is 5.
It did.
Your banshee. You almost feel an eye roll as it just like, okay, all right, let's do this again. And you raise your hate by 1.
Yep. I'm now hate 1.
And they are still just a chugging along. Moving, the horde moves ever closer. Sarah Loon, it is your turn.
Okay. One,
There's just a pile of bodies behind you.
4, 5. So my main move, and then dashing with my minor, and that's it.
Okay. Well, you could have ended right here. You didn't have to go around it.
No, I wanted to go around it.
Okay.
Go closer.
I intended for that.
Okay. Don't want to step all over the gooey dead body. I understand.
Partially that, partially it technically gets me closer to the tombstone.
Slightly closer. Yeah, baby.
These two glow. Any cleanups or setups or anything?
She is. What is her hate?
Sam.
Fucking-
3.
I'm getting rid of it. My hate is now 9.
6?
Or no,
oh shit, 9.
8. No, sorry, 8. 8. Sorry.
Okay.
That should be
Damn.
you.
Well, she has 0 now.
I need to learn feign death. I'm back. Let's get it.
And I'm back. Okay, anyone have any other actions? Or that you would like to take?
That's it.
Okay. Well, Emma just nods and she says,
Just to post it.
she
Very good.
just says, thanks, and then she yells, I'm going for the other one, and points at this one, and she uses, you see her just, like, kind of grab her cloak and, like, twirl it, and just, she just disappears, and all you see is just a big, massive flock of bats.
What do you mean you're going for the other? And then bats.
Then bats.
So cool.
David needs that. You just stop drooling in combat. You're like, "Aw." Who needs a horse when I can fucking bat?
Exactly.
Dang, that's some good movement. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
full on.
and flying tag, so I don't think they can hit flying. But I'm going off Magic the Gathering rules.
All right,
So I can't hit flying.
Rocky, it is your turn.
I guess that works for me. I'm going to hold on, let me do the move thing. 1, 2, 3 and 4. I'll with my dash.
Really need a
Sticking
whirl.
with the party. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Clang, 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 clang. Well, I kind of wish I could turn into bat too. Just mumbling. And
You
that
just see
is
the
my
bats just take
action.
off. All right, that's your action.
Yep.
Mabas, it is your turn.
Mabes. Let's see. It's getting close to getting ready to use the Blade Princess, but I don't know if I should use it on 2 at once. So I will just Banshee one more time.
Angie, one more time, okay. And you did it. You summon the Banshee out, and you... the Banshee doesn't normally make sound, but you just kind of hear, like, in your ear as it goes by, just like... as it, as in mild annoyment, goes out and cuts the string of this zombie one. This walking corpse.
Yes. Another one bites the dust. And I walk 3 spaces forward.
Alright, the one zombie is coming up behind you guys. This zombie right here is just like, well, this is the closest thing, and kind of alive. Meanwhile, the other ones seem to just go by unnoticed. Actually, no, it doesn't. It just starts moving in you guys' direction. The one in front of you, Sarloon, is going to... You have a hate of 0. Mabas, what is your hate?
1.
One.
Shit.
1?
I
you
closed my
bansheed again.
window.
No. Well, your hate is 1. And since you are a higher priority
Sorry,
than
you went 0.
Sarloon, it's going to take a swipe at you. You get a +2 for your evasion, since you are not hate top.
Okay. Give me a second. Evasion, you said?
Yes. Okay.
Nice.
14 definitely beats a 9. It swipes at you, but it's predictable. It's a lot easier to dodge than arrows. You just kind of sidestep it.
Too slow.
Sarloon, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna use my move as well as dash, my minor dash to move here, and I'm gonna attack this walking corpse.
Okay. Go ahead and attack the walking corpse. Okay, you attack it, and 17
+9. So
plus
it's like
9
6, I think.
plus the 9. Okay, yeah. Your sword, gleaming with a soft yellow glow from the enchantment. Just you take a swipe at this thing, and you just cleave it in half, like from waist, from each side of the waist, and it just falls, cut in half. It's nasty smelling, insides just spilling off all over your shoes. A little bit of intestine on your boot.
Aww.
It comes off.
My feet.
Will the smell ever go away? You're not really sure because these things smell
Real bad.
The two tombstones, they glow once more. Any cleanup actions?
No, not close enough or anything.
Nope, just start up.
All right. Araki, it is your. Oh wait, no, it is actually Emma's turn.
Yep.
So something I was reading that seems weird is creatures with a flying tag apparently don't know how to fly high enough to avoid melee combat.
Yes, that is true. It's very weird.
If it's combat, I guess, but if you're like on a griffin,
Yeah, I think it's restricted to like.
I think yeah, it's a combat setting. Just so, I think it's to prevent things like dragons from just like fire
hashtag
bombing you
wrecking you.
from the sky. Yeah.
REKT.
I was gonna say, like, I apparently,
That's
even though I can shoot 4 squares away, I apparently don't know how to ride a griffin. Even though I can
Yeah.
ride a normal horse and shoot 4 squares away, I don't know how to ride a griffin and shoot 4 squares down.
Right.
There you go.
But I'm pretty sure that's one of those super meta rules. That's specifically made to make it so you can't just get like a flying tag and like start plinking things from the sky
Beat
without it
everything.
hitting you or something.
Yeah, just one of those quirks of the system.
Just one of those freaking weird perks.
The system doesn't make
It-
sense, but it's fun.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was a decision where the guy was like, all right, well, it'd be really cool if I added things that can fly, you know, because these things obviously fly. And he's like, wait, hang on a second. If they can fly and they have access to bows and arrows, then how are they're just gonna fly up and no one can do anything about it? He's like, you know what? Let's make it so that they can only fly like 5 feet above the ground. There we go. That's all.
Yeah,
That
right.
was quick.
I'll just make it so they can't do that. All right, Maybuzz, it is your turn. Araki, if you already moved.
Oh. Oh no, I haven't moved yet.
Okay, then Araki, it is your turn.
Let me see. If I might lose the minor. Yeah. Dash and slash.
There's also this one that's still alive, relatively.
I know, but I'm trying to.
Okay.
It's something I saw on the internet,
On the internet.
and
All right.
I've learned what the kiting is. So I'm going to just basic weapon attack that one without my sweet accuracy. Hey, that's shit
Hey,
damage. That's
that-
18.
That 18.
Not enough.
Wait, hold on. 18.
9 plus her 9.
Let me do my quick maths. Oh no, it is still enough. Your sword,
Wha-
you
Nice.
swing your sword through. It doesn't go through cleanly, and you see it actually start to get stuck. But then the yellow glow of the enchantment starts glowing a little bit brighter, and it cleaves in just a little bit more, and before it stops, and you pull it out, and you see it all over. Little bit of bristle and blood and stuff on your blade, a little bit on your knuckles too. It's gag-inducing, but
Ugh.
you did manage to smack it down.
Right.
Maybuzz, it is your turn.
Alright.
Path is clear.
What are you banshing? That thing? Okay.
Yeah.
21 definitely hits. Your Banshee at this point is just straight up, just lethargically going over there at this point.
Nah, just like a tiny like slap.
Like hunched shoulders and all, like, and then it just. Normally it does it with a little bit of flair, but at this point it's just like, yeah, snip, and then just disappears.
Just hand like lazily waves over it, and then it
Yeah.
just falls.
Basically. Well, there are no longer any zombies, but this guy, or actually,
They can still try and hit him, I think.
it's actually going to, with its unnatural speed, that them and they're smelling the blood.
Big
Um,
target, like super hard.
They're actually moving away from.
See, kiting, it's working. I'm saying. out loud.
Saraloon, you do have a +2, but get ready for some evasions.
Okay.
They are all 9. So roll me 3 evasions with a +2. Alright, you beat one, beat that one. Oh, you beat
Yeah.
them all.
Pulling some
you-
fencer stuff.
The one right beside you just like swings at you, or reaches out to grab you, but you just kind of like kick it, and you kind of kick it into the one to the north as it goes to grab you, and that just kind of knocks its grip as it kind of like shuffles its grip behind you. And the other one behind you, you just get that feeling in the back of your head that something's coming towards you, and you just like parry your sword behind your back, and you just feel the blade digging into just a mushy hand, and you turn around and you just look towards that zombie and flick it away. Saraloon, it is your turn.
Okay.
As you just did something that looked really cool and out of the movie.
Okay, so Sarah.
Oh wait, hold on. There is one more.
Oh, okay.
This person gets a +2 as well. And their evasion is also +5 at this point. So, okay.
Yeah, Emma's gonna dodge.
Okay, yeah. The zombie just notices this big swarm of bats and shuffles its hands out, but nothing happens. Okay, Saraloon, it is your turn.
I'm going to attack this zombie, or this one.
Okay.
Corpse. That.
You're almost getting used to this. Not quite getting used to the smell, but you just kind of plink it through its right through its eye socket and pull it out. The eyeball comes with it, but it does just drop. So there is an eyeball embedded on the tip of your sword, but the zombie goes down.
Now, if I move from this position, will they attack me?
No.
Oh.
They are hindering
Are they
you though,
hindering?
so
Yeah.
your first move is going to have to be a safe one.
Okay, well then I will do this. I'll use Lightning Step,
Okay.
which allows me to make a safe smooth up my speed, which is currently 3. I can go 1, 2, 3 over here.
Okay then.
And that's my turn.
Okay then.
So
You
you have
are
a major? Oh, you attack. Never mind.
No, I attack, so I don't.
My
You
bad, yeah.
are now beside the tombstone. Any cleanups?
You don't need me to take your aggro. I'm plenty good on aggro.
Plenty good on the aggro.
Oh, I am.
Shield
And
19.
you heal 19. That
I am the healed.
it feels very, very weird feeling your bones move on their own and hearing them clack back into place.
I mean, it used to feel weird, but I've been brought back to the brink so much by Carbuncle.
It's still unsettling. Not quite sure if it's a good feeling or a bad feel. If it's a good feel or a bad feel. Emma, it is just kind of like, screw this noise. And she's not exactly going, she's not going to attack the zombie. And she debats. And casts
I prefer
a disable. Oh.
bats.
Well, Saraloon, you would be able to see this. You see Emma go over to the tombstone and reach her hand out and put on the tombstone, and you see the tombstone just kind of shatter. And as it does so, you see all of these zombies just fall over. Just as the tombstone breaks, you just see these zombies just fall over. About 7 of them. As if whatever was powering them just stopped powering them and they just fall over where they were. Mabas, it is your turn.
Hold on. I think you might have clicked twice.
It should be Rocky's turn.
Araki? Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Araki. My bad. Araki, it is your
You're
turn.
good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to take out that one. Rah!
Oh, and you can tell from what just happened with Emma that whenever you take down one of these tombstones, all of the zombies that it raised just dies.
Well, that was easier.
I'm sad because she shattered that one, but I don't know if she shattered it just yet.
Not quite yet.
Oh, there it goes. Plus 9.
Okay, well, that is enough. You slam through it again, this one. You take it out at the neck, and it goes through cleanly. It was you even can kind of, it even takes a second for it to fall down as its head does the thing where it, like, stands there for a second. It reaches out to grab you, but then its head just falls off and then falls like at your feet just as it's about to grab you.
Alright. I think I pissed the rest of them off. Enough. They're coming for me. I just say, bring it!
Okay. Maybuzz, it is your turn.
Alright.
What is that thing? I say, as it like some end I've never seen before.
Come, Blade Princess. Cut our enemies to ribbons.
All right, and that does an area around there. Okay. So you'll definitely be able to hit these two.
Yep.
With a 13, that does hit, but let's see, is that magical?
It is magical.
Okay. Okay. You see the Blade Princess, this beautiful woman, holding like a saber or a rapier or an angelic sword. Actually, why don't you describe the Blade Princess to us?
Alright, so let's say... Think... Saber.
Yes.
Saber from like Fate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So something like that, just a woman in plate armor with a broadsword,
Yeah. With
kind of glowing.
Yeah, kind of glowing. Exactly, like that, yeah.
More
Nailed it.
like a battle skirt than a yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, just she kind of takes stares at her sword, takes it in both hands and sweeps it, and just you don't actually see the blade cut through them. It's almost as if the blade doesn't actually go through them, but just kind of passes through them. But you see them fall over. So those two are dead.
That was awesome. I was expecting them to like run up on me, but then you went. That's right. You went, and I was like, oh hell yeah.
Well. Blah, 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 blah. That one runs up to you.
I'm hate ultimate.
Alright. You gotta make a 9.
Shit. That's still a challenge for me. Evasion.
Yeah. Good luck.
Hey.
You make it. You make it.
Because
Alright.
that would have been a lot of hate. I'd taken more damage than I think.
You
No, I
would've-
still would have done plenty.
You would have taken a lot of hate damage. But, yeah, it runs up on you and it grabs you, and it does bite onto some of your armor, but it's just like nibbling on a metal plate, and just kind of like, haha, that tickles. Sarloon, it is your turn.
Gave it a mouthful of shoulder
Yes,
blade.
I will
Shoulder pad.
disable this.
Okay.
I fail.
You try. You do what you did before, but you put your glowing hand on it, but the tombstone itself doesn't glow back. Okay, any cleanups?
None needed. Wait, you've got 6 hate?
Me,
Ah. Yeah, I'm still hate top.
Or actually,
Damn.
other-
Oh, that gave you hate 2.
I had hate 2, and then Blade Princess gives me hate 4.
Yeah, fuck
Or
it.
wait, no, it should be. Is it hate 2? I thought it was hate 4.
It
Let me
gives you
double check
hate
my
2.
skills.
You put hate 2 on your sheet.
Yeah, I'm double checking. Oh, it's hate 2,
Okay, then yeah, you're fine. I don't need to take anymore.
so that goes down to 4. Why did I kept thinking in my head it was hate 4 for some reason? Oh well.
Emma runs up. If all of you have done your cleanups and everything.
Don't need
Uh, Araki, you notice right beside you a grave, a tombstone beside you. You notice the grave rustle, and another corpse just claws its way out of the ground.
it. Awesome. That's fine.
Emma goes ahead and smacks the zombie in front of her. Oh dang, that does a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
She smacks it in the head with her invisible mind bolt, and just like all the other times, its head just crushes inward. Araki?
All right. I am going to use my minor action to take out or to focus faultless hit basic attack. That'd be a 20 with weak damage. No, 18 damage.
18
to
damage.
that much. Yeah.
It's just barely in. Is it just barely enough? I think it's just barely enough. Yeah, it's just barely enough to take it out. Your sword kind of gets jammed in its bone, but and you kind of have to wiggle your sword to get it back out. But as you're wiggling it out, it falls over.
Right.
Mabas,
All right, and for the last one, Banshee.
Banshee. Okay, that
Jesus.
hits. You summon out your Banshee and it sees the zombie in front of you and like you see it hesitate for a second as it goes out and it's like and then you just see its spectral shoulders slump and it just like just swipe like nonchalantly like swipes above the zombie and you as it fades away you hear it go not a happy Banshee. There are no more. So, Serloon, you can go ahead and try to disable this again if you want, and I will give you a +2 since you are no longer under any threat whatsoever. Alright. Your hand glows, and so does this one. And it seems like everything has stopped and there are no longer any zombies.
8 goes to 0.
8 goes to 0.
Hey.
And it is now the end of the scene. As you now are standing in a cemetery. It's been about 15 minutes of just hard fighting, just taking these things out. Everyone go ahead and take 20 fatigue, as that was quite that was a lot of running and a lot of fighting.
Smooth.
And you look around and you just see corpses everywhere in all kinds of different states. Some are beheaded, some are cut in half, some of them are crushed in. All of them smell.
Can we short rest?
You can definitely eat a consumable or something.
I'm going to take out a beer, crack it open.
You will have to walk a little bit away from these corpses.
Right.
Just because of the
leaning against the wall with the beer.
Thing.
Alright, I will do the same and eat 4 turnips.
4 turnips, okay.
I will not have any turnips by the end of this if it keeps up.
We're going to have to find some way to eat as you get back to town.
Serious.
Which, by the way, it's an actual mechanic. You can't eat stuff near the zombies. Alright, you guys are leaning against the wall. Araki is drenched in sweat. Mabas, got a pretty big migraine from all that spell casting. You're quite tired, and your MP bar is like blinking. But it's going back up, and as it starts going back up, your migraine slowly starts going away.
See, I told you. We just stick together. We could do it. I say, and I kick back the beer and I point to her. Believe it.
Oh God,
Oh, God.
bro.
No. No. You can go ahead and take like 30 more fatigue just for saying that. No, I'm just...
Rude.
And I'll give her a winky thumbs up too. I'm gonna go all the cringe.
she just kind of rolls her eyes at that, but he kind of turns around with like you see like a smile on her, a small smile on her face. She just grabs her nose and she's like, anyway, it smells terrible here. Can we go ahead and get this over with?
Yeah, head down to where the smell is probably even more concentrated. I don't know. Maybe they keep things clean down there. They are classy type, aren't they?
She
So what did we want to do with these since they're disabled? I say, instead of that one in chunks. Still looking at these.
All right, David, give me high or low.
Low.
Oh, that's a reroll.
That's all I
because
can
don't
say.
know what
Well, okay, it depends, sort of.
to... Okay.
Because a 50 is
Um,
low.
Oh yeah, technically 1 to 50,
well, it's-
51 to 100.
Yeah, if it's 51 to 100, 50 is low. If it's 0 to 99, it's high.
Okay.
Ooh, David, by the skin of your teeth.
By the skin of your teeth. You actually see, hear or see one of the tombstones, kind of shake a little and crumble. This one. But this one seems fine, and this one definitely seems fine.
Sweet.
No,
This one actually seems a little darker, a little darkened, a little bit more aged than it did before.
We can come back for these later.
So they're breaking down.
Those two are. This one looks like it's in pristine condition.
Well, we just turned it off.
Yeah. You could give me a prop analyze. Yeah, you could give me an analyze on both of those.
To see why they're disintegrating.
Yeah. All right. Araki, do you want to analyze them as well?
Oh, gosh.
Scratching my chin. Yeah, why not?
If you have any, like sorcerer detect magic skill or whatever.
Nice.
Lol.
Abas, do you have the detect magic thing?
No.
Okay. Well, Mabas, you're not exactly sure what's going on. Serloon and Araki, you look at these closer and it seems like the one up here you disabled, whatever you did, you just turned it off. You didn't mess it up in any way whatsoever. These two down here, you managed to not break them, but whenever you turn them off, but you also did something wrong. You messed something up so that they're kind of seeping their magic out, kind of like if it was like a water bottle with like a little hole poked in it. And the magic is just kind of leaking out.
I broke it with a 14.
Yes.
Well, I wonder if it's partially to do with the fact that the rest of them had zombies out, while this one, all the zombies were dead. So I had nowhere to take the magic to. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I shrug. That sounds about right, I guess. I don't know how you're gonna shove this in a pack, though. I say.
I don't know. Well, she was pulling a sleeping bag out of her bag. Maybe she could put one of these in it.
She just shakes her head, and she just says, "I'm going in."
Yeah, let's go in.
While she's tiptoeing around dead
Hey, what the-
corpses.
I say, hold on, let me get up front, and I could draw hatred.
We're just going to the door. We're not going in yet. I mean, we're gonna go in, but
I can scout the road ahead.
She takes a step on the mausoleum and looks around for a second, and she just says, "Man, we really plowed through a lot of these things."
Don't get cocky, we haven't even got inside yet.
Okay. Now is a decision. Do you guys want to go ahead, or do you want to call the session here?
I'll
Probably call it here.
I'm dying.
Okay.
it's like 12:30 or 1:30.
12:30, 1:30. All right. Well, you guys had roamed into a relatively low level area and just cleared it out.
There's just the top part.
And this
Is
will
there a
definitely
way to... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, is there a way to clear up fatigue besides sleeping and eating?
There are skills that there are some skills that people have that clear out
I
fatigue.
bet like bards can do some crap.
I can see.
Bard can do something like that, yes.
Okay.
Um,
Well, bummer we don't have a bard. Because I was looking at the costs for like to get enough items to remove like 30 fatigue. It starts like getting into the 150 gold price range.
yeah.
I get the feeling we're gonna be able to get more gold later, though.
Hopefully, yeah.
Also, if you guys want, you get that.
I mean, I do want.
Zombie meat.
I do
I mean,
want.
take it.
All right, take 5 zombie meat. As you,
Yum.
you take a minute to just.
Oh, actually, that might be useful. I can't say that, but
Zombie burger.
Are you going to make zombie burgers?
I want to look at the vampire log again.
At the vampire log?
Yeah.
Hey, 3 egg fried rice is cheap. Even 70 minus 30. Fatigue.
Well, also, if you're in town, you can buy like tavern meals that reduce like 100 fatigue for like 20 gold or something. Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's in town though.
Yeah.
But like out in the field,
Out in the field, you gotta rough it.